trying to get better. You don't get better from basking in the glory. It's on to the next.
Get it, man. 1, 2, 3.
You take that feeling you have on Sunday.
Good day for the Miami Dolphins.
And you put it to bed.
2, 3.
The best teams are the ones that continually progress throughout the whole season.
The offense, defense, special teams.
Let's do it.
All three phases being on the same page. That's where it's going to take you to your ultimate goal.
This is about the Miami Dolphins.
Waddle for the touchdown.
We're excited to get the opportunity to go out, put on display the camaraderie that our guys have shown together.
Yo, we go, baby. Loose ball to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's awesome to see the team come together.
Having fun, building culture here.
That's how you win games in this league. Takes all of us.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?
Good afternoon, Fin fans. This might be the week that things turn around. I mean, turn around. Had a 3-game winning streak, had a 3-game losing streak. Like to see the winning streak start over again. 1-1 last week. I think, personally, the Dolphins could go for 40 or 50 points today. If everything goes right, not saying I'm not predicting, but if everything goes right, no turnovers, no penalties, the Dolphins could go for 50 points. Quick shout out here to, let's see, go through some of these comments that people have in here. Let's see. Pablo, I want our defense to ball out today, be a bunch of angry pit bulls out there. Yeah, that would be nice to see as well. Trick or treat in Detroit. What's up, James? Good to see you here. Trick or treat here in Detroit. There was someone I wanted to get to because it was early when she tweeted. I mean, here, want to get this one to her. Hello, Caitlin. Thank you. I love when the ladies come out for these games. It's awesome. It makes me feel really good. Thanks for joining early. Really quick, what I want to get to, this is kind of important. Don't know what's going on, but I got the inactives for the day. And the inactives for the day are no Myles Gaskin. Eric Ezekama is still on the red shirt program. Not sure why he's not playing. Skylar Thompson, inactive. So if something, God forbid, would happen to Tua and Teddy, I guess Cedric Wilson will play quarterback. Also inactive, Eric Rowe, which is odd because, we need some cornerbacks and safeties out there. And the last one is River Craycraft is also going to be inactive today. So those are the guys who will not be playing no matter what happens. I'm really disappointed. I was always a big proponent and advocate for Eric Ezekama, but I'm not really sure. Those of you guys who don't know me, make that come up. My name is Barry Cunningham. I'm going to be your host for the next 3 hours or so. Going to try not to get tongue-tied. Going to try to make sure all the electronics things work and have some fun talking to you guys and going through the comments. One thing I want to say right off the bat, in case you don't know, this is not a live broadcast of the actual game. I'm going to do my best to play Kurt Gowdy and announce it for you. But YouTube and the NFL will not allow someone to show the game unless you pay $1 gazillion to the NFL, which I'm not doing. So we're going to be talking about the game. We're going to be interacting. We're going to be engaging. But if you're looking as to how you can watch the game, call your local cable provider. I personally use YouTube TV. Luckily, I live here in South Florida, so all the games are televised. They're not blacked out. I understand that this is not going to be a nationwide broadcast. It's only local, a regional broadcast. So I may be it, or one of the other YouTubers may be it, but we're going to go as best as we can for the next 3 hours. One thing I can guarantee you, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk football, and I'm not one of these fanboy guys. If I see it, I'm going to call it. If the Dolphins screw up, I'm not going to say it's an almost touchdown. I'm going to call it an incompletion. That's what it is. Let's call football the way it's supposed to be called. All right, so let's talk to a couple of people here. What you guys got going on? This one's from Mike Dees. Miley's deep. What's up, Barry? Let's get this win. Hopefully Cater and Crossing go off today. I hope so as well. Jimmy 10 says, time to waddle. Have a waddle, Mr. Waddle. Have a day, Mr. Waddle. And if he waddles, I'll be waddling as well. Bill Coward, the guy from Lions win 27-21. If he wants to put money on that, I'll put money on that. I'll drop money on that. That's crazy. Let me show you guys something that was really interesting. I did doing some pregame scouting, and this video popped up. Hopefully I can get it in before the game actually starts. But this is from the head coach of the Detroit Lions.
How does the speed they have on the outside complement and work with the speed they also present in the backfield?
Yeah, well, look, when you've got that kind of speed on the perimeter, there again, it kind of forces you to play. Well, it does. It forces you to play in a lighter box a lot of times, which means now your front six, if you're in nickel, has got to take care of the stuff in the middle.
All right, so even he's admitting it's going to be challenging for his front six, meaning his defensive linemen and his linebackers. I got another cut from some guys talking about those two linebackers. I'm not sure about the deep ball, but I think the underneath stuff is going to be open all day long. So we're about to see, looks like we're about to see the kickoff. Let's see, Elliot Burney here says, NFL Sunday ticket, how are you doing, buddy? Have a blessed one. Let's go win a game O-line. If they protect him like they protected last week, it's going to be a win. I would say that. Dan Campbell was a former brief period. Our head coach did very well. I did like the guy. I mean, he's a man's man, that's for sure. Love this one too. Fast start and keep the foot on the gas. Don't give anything. Don't do anything to beat yourselves. Oh, okay, so we're about to start the game. Let me get this cleared off. Dolphins are kicking off. I didn't see if they won the toss and deferred or if Detroit decided to take the ball. But in any event, Sanders is about to kick off. Everybody, game time, and the ball's off. This ball is going to go deep into the end zone, and as they always do when Sanders kicks off. And let's see what happens here. All right. Jared Goff comes on the field. I always thought he was going to be a much better quarterback than he ended up being. Not sure why. Not sure why he hasn't clicked the way I thought he would be. But I hope he doesn't start clicking today. 1st and 10 from the 25. Let's go. Want to get these guys off the field. First 3 plays, get them out of here. All right, Goff is in a shotgun. We're playing off. I think McDaniel thinks he can get enough pressure. Quick play-action play. He dumps it off into the flats. Goes for about a first down. Our guys didn't close on it. And we got a flag, which I think they're going to call personal foul on our defense. Remember what we said. It's a recurring theme. Don't beat yourselves. And right off the bat, first play of the game, I think we're going to have 15 yards right off the bat. Unsportsmanlike conduct. First play of the game. That's not what you want to see. You just gave these guys an extra, between the play and the extra hit, 25 yards. But what I will say, that might be one of the most BS calls I've seen in a while. The guy was inbounds when Landon Roberts hit him, but they still called the penalty. I guess he might have bruised his butt. That was BS. You guys will see that. Mark it down. All right, he's under center. It's a pitch to the right side of the field. Guy is going, running back, goes for about, 4 or 5 yards before Jalen Phillips knocks him out. Love seeing Jalen Phillips being aggressive. First couple of games, didn't call his name too much, but he played hard in that one. And he took DeAndre Swift and rode him out of bounds. So this is going to be 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 6. Actually, they're only calling it 2nd and 8. So the camera sidelines didn't look the same way. And someone says, go ahead and get the scoreboard up, and it's up. All right, 2nd and 8, play action play. Goff goes back, plenty of time, goes deep, and he finds a man for about 30 yards down the field. The Problem with that play is he had way too much time. Way too much time. You give an NFL quarterback that much time, he's probably going to complete the ball. And so this opening series, unless this defense tightens up real quick, doesn't look good. You got a penalty. You just gave up a 25 or 30-yard pass. Now it's going to be their ball on your 20-yard line going in. So they're already in the red zone right now. Jared Goff under center. He's checking out the defense. Does not call the play off. Play action again. This time he throws it again into the flat. Man, it's down to about the 4 or 5 yard line. No, about the 5 yard line. So Detroit has had no problem going right down the field on our defense. Right down the field. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 6, it looks like. And they're taking advantage of these passes into the flat. Our guys aren't coming up fast enough to cover this stuff. Again, as we've said many times, I think we can retire the term dink and dunk. All right, 1st and goal from about the 7, I'd call it. He hands off to DeAndre Smith, goes right up the middle. Wow. It's not DeAndre Swift, but he goes 7 yards right up the middle, basically untouched. It's Jamal Williams, 7 yards untouched from the 7-yard line right into the end zone. That might have been one of the weakest series of Dolphins defense we've seen all year. They wasted no time. I mean, I'm looking at the blocking on this play. They just obliterated us up front and let him go in. Just a simple handoff up the middle for 7 yards, touchdown. Whew, that was awful. That was really, really bad. So, basically 2.5 minutes in, and they're already up 7-0 on us. All right, let's go with this. Tony Reese, hey, what's up, bud? You got a new avatar. Like it. Completely untouched. There was nobody touched him from the 7-yard line. Cameron C says this defense is so undisciplined. It's almost like they take a quarter or a couple of series to even understand what their roles are, and by then teams are just rolling down the field on you. That's crazy. Depending on the offense, that was way too much. That's way too much no matter how you look at it. Do we have defensive coaches? Yeah, Boyer's there. He's on the sidelines. He had to see what was happening. Obviously, the people in the sky weren't telling anyone on the field what was going on, but they didn't do anything special. They didn't have to. A penalty, 2 or 3 quick passes, a 30-yard one, and then a run up the middle. That was way too easy. Sam Eugenius says that was it was really easy, really easy. Leave it to Boyer to make Detroit look like champs. He did. They looked like champs on that play. I fully expect this game to go over 49 points. If the Dolphins play like that and defense, and I think the offense can do the same, it may get to an over 50 points. Very sorry to say it's coaching on the defensive side. It's coaching, but at the same time, the players have to play. The players have to be ready to play. So the coach isn't the one who's telling you to be out of position when they run a pass to the flat. A coach isn't telling you to let a guy take a post pattern and go for 30 yards. You still got to be there. They were there. They just didn't cover the guy. Jimbo, you're right. Just getting warmed up, but I hate spotting somebody 7 points, especially when you're on the road. We spotted them. That was a push-off, as David Butcher is saying. That was indeed a push-off. It's early, calm down. No sweat. Not sweating. I'm calm. Hopefully, what we've seen with the Dolphins defense is they do some adjustments and they'll be okay. So no need to hit the panic button as of yet. But there's 2 things on that play. You saw some lack of execution, and you saw a penalty, a big penalty, 15-yarder. So don't beat yourself. We just gave the Lions too much confidence. You know what takes that confidence away? It'll suck that confidence right out of them? A nice drive right now. All right, guys. We're heading back to the game. Here comes a kick. Pretty soon they're going to abolish kickoffs because it's just a waste of time. These kickers are way too good. They just kick the ball into the end zone. and waste like 15 or 20 seconds because there is no run back. Just take the ball to 25 at this point. Unless you want to do an onside kick or unless you want to do a squib, just like they did with the intentional walk in baseball. Just go to first base. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 12:59 left in the first. Scoreboard is up. Teron Armstead is in the game, and also we've got Shell back at right tackle, not Austin Jackson. All right, Tua is under center, which tells me they're going to try to establish the run game. Alec Ingold is in. Let's see what happens. Yep, first play, handoff to Mostert. Mostert tips his way through. He breaks it for about 12 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
But looks like he took a big hit. He just went out. I'm looking to see where the hit is. He got free. He almost broke it. Boom! He got hit really hard. Really hard. So he went to the sidelines. He's bent over. That wasn't good. So first couple of plays, we do a penalty and get a guy hurt. Tua's back under center. Same formation. Alec Ingold behind him. Let's see what happens. He play action this time, which I thought they would do. He throws it in the flat. It's complete to, who is that? Oh, he threw it to Alec Ingold. Pretty much the same play that the Lions ran. He ran it for 5 or 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. Let's see what they give him. 2nd and 5. Worried about Raheem Mostert. He took a hell of a shot. And I don't know what's wrong with him. I think it was his right shoulder that he got popped on. Let's see what happens. All right, Tua again starting under center. Sherfield in motion. Pitch to, what's his name, Chase Edmonds. He goes for about 10 or 12.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Not sure if you no, but the Detroit Lions are notorious for not having the ability to stop the run. So if we can go for 100 yards in this game, it's going to really open up the play action stuff. Detroit knows it. We know it. Now you got to stop us. That's the thing. We're going to line up and go man on man with you. We're going to do some blocking. We're going to hit you, and hopefully you'll try and stop us. All right, Tua's in a shotgun, takes a snap, comes back. He gets sacked right away by, who is that? Is that Aiden Hutchinson? No, that's one of the linebackers. Which one is this? Rodriguez. That's the one they've been saying all week long was not going to be able to play with the Dolphins, but they sent him on a blitz, and he took Tua down. Again, Tua tried to make something happen. You got to throw that away, bud. I know you're the Samoan sniper, but right there, boom. That eerily looked like the Cincinnati Bengals play, and he could have hit his head, but he didn't. All right. So now you go from a second, basically it was a 1st and 10. Now it's going to be 2nd and what? 2nd and 18. Now you're out of down and distance, off schedule. Tua's in a shotgun. Sherfield goes in motion. They blitz. Tua hits, who is that? Looks like it's Waddle out in the flat for about 6 or 7 yards. Detroit thinks they're stopping. They're really excited. You can tell, holding Jalen Waddle to 5-6 yards is really what they're hoping to do. Don't let these guys loose. So now it's going to be 3rd, and I'd say about 3rd and 14. Once you get off schedule, now you're in down and distance territory where it's not good. Also, you're taking too long to get this play in. He's coming to the line. It looks like they're about 10 seconds. Tua's in a shotgun. 3rd and 14. Look for something crossing here. Yep, that's what it is. It's a wide receiver screen. Tyreek's got the ball. He goes for about 10. They're going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 3, so they're going to have to punt. That sack blew it. Oh, no. Looks like Mike's going to grab a hold of cojones again. Oh, stop the presses here. Here we go. 4th and 4. He's going for it. It's early, Mike. Why are you going to do this to us? Oh, man. 4th and 4. Here we go. Wow. 4th and 4 from about the 44-yard line. Tua's in a shotgun. Come on, buddies. Block for him. There we go. He's open. He hits, is that Jalen again? Yeah, he hits Jalen Waddle for a...
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Looks like about a 9-yard gain. Easy play. Jalen Waddle just did a quick out route from the inside position. Tua hit him, first down. The thing about this that I'm already seeing is Tua is on point. His timing isn't off so far as it was during the Steelers game. That's very interesting. We thought that would come back. So, okay, Tua's in a shotgun again, 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line. Gesicki in motion. He throws a quick pass to, oh, man. Yeah, he did a quick pass to, I can't see who it was. Looks like it was, doesn't matter who it was. He fumbled the ball. Who was that? Damn. There's no way they're going to call him down. He caught the ball. He got hit. Ball flies up. Who is it? 86. Who's 86? That must be one of the new guys. First down it was, but he hit the ground and coughed the ball up. That sucks. That really sucks. All right, so here we go with some comments. No, I don't think that was Sherfield. That must have been one of the new guys, 86. Was that the guy they just activated? Not sure, but he damn sure fumbled. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Yeah, that was a fumble. No way. Man, that was rough. Yeah, so Tua shows that he's on point. He gets the ball out to the wide receiver. The wide receiver gets hit, drops the ball. Penalty, 30-yard gain, fumble. You can't beat yourself. I keep saying it over and over. That's why I don't do predictions, because you can't predict injuries. Hopefully Raheem Mostert's okay. You can't predict penalties, which we had a big one. Now Detroit's got the ball again. Damn. We always play down to the competition. Yeah, that seems to be what we're doing today already. Pablo says, let's not make the Lions look like Super Bowl contenders. There's no excuse for this. A 1-5 team. Geez, Dolphins, come on. Yeah, you can't play down to the level of your opponent. That's just crazy. Let's see what we got here. 80. Okay, that is a new guy. 86 is Braylon Sanders. He just got activated this week. So he got activated this week, and he jumps over, obviously, Cedric Wilson, and he jumped over Eric Ezekama. And they put him in a game, and he takes a hit and fumbles. Yeah, you're absolutely right, John. Here, this has been my thing. Why isn't Eazy-E playing? I don't know. This isn't college. Why are they giving him a redshirt year? It makes no sense whatsoever. And they're not even, telling us why. That's the other thing. Oh, they're going to have to go back to him. They're going to have to go back to him, give him some confidence. Absolutely. And I'm sure Tua will hit him if he's open. But, absolutely. We need a don't beat yourselves counter for these games, Barry. Yeah, you can't. It's funny when I hear a lot of people talk on football. It's not a really, game that's not understood. Don't beat yourself. You would be amazed if you look at penalties and actual interceptions and fumbles, and then see who wins when you give away the ball. It's very, very simple, and this is why it's I don't bet a lot, and I don't make predictions. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Jared Goff hands it off. It gets about a 3 or 4 yard gain. No, that's more like a 2 or 3 yard gain, and he gets stopped. Wow. You're all the way from India? Thanks, bro. Wow. You're a Dolphins fan in India? Amazing. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that possession was tough, Darren. It was definitely tough to watch. I mean, it was nuts. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Jared Goff just drops back, and his receiver was wide open. I mean, our guy, I can't see the number from here. It might have been X-Man. Just gave their receiver like a 7-yard cushion. He barely took 2 steps, turned around, and he was wide open. He got the ball. So now it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. If they run this ball, I think our guys up front could do some work. They're not going to just give up 7 yards up the middle every single time. All right, 3rd and 2. Goff's in a shotgun, so they must know that as well. We're showing blitz. They put a man in motion. Here we go. Snap. Getting some pressure. And the guy's wide open, and he's going to go for a long ways. He gets run down to about the 10-yard line. This game is supposed to be the other way around. We're supposed to be doing that. And they're just dicing our defense. I mean, this is the tight end. Javon Holland is on him. He gets beat. Javon Holland got beat by a big tight end. Unreal. First and 10 from about the 12. They're in scoring position again. Handoff right up the middle. Goes for about 4 yards. It's going to be second and 7 or so. 2nd and 7 to score the touchdown. Probably 2nd and 5 for the first down. What the hell is going on? So we're gonna possibly be down 10-0 before we get anything started. Hopefully not 14. Detroit's 71% conversion in the red zone. Miami is 65%. All right, so let's see. It's 2nd and 5. Jared Goff's under center. Play action pass. He's rolling to his right, and they throw it out of the end zone. Yay. Excuse me. All right. Defense has to go 3 out and give the ball back to the offense. Yeah, I'm looking at that. But this is unbelievable. They're not, you're saying need to dirty up Goff. We're not even getting anywhere near him. So, I mean, our defense is not playing well yet. 3rd and 5. He's in a shotgun. This is obviously a passing situation. No pressure whatsoever. Touchdown. Throws a pass to Swift. Cut across the middle on a slant. Wide open. 14-0, guys. 14-0, and we're still 5:36 in the first quarter. Whew. Man, this is ugly. This is ugly. No pressure on Goff whatsoever. Nope, didn't have anything. 14-0. Goff is going to have a field day. If they don't do something, yeah, he absolutely will. Worst thing is giving the Lions confidence they can play with us. Forget play with us. They're beating the crap out of us right now. Tony says, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is Boyer's last season as a Dolphins and defensive coordinator. I hope so. I hope so. Man, this is really bad. Really bad. I'm going to be sick for the love of God. This is... Wait a minute, did I hit the button? I'm going to be sick for the love of God. It's Jared Goff, looking like an all-pro out there. Looking like Brady. Looked like Brady last year, 2 years ago, not Brady this year. Man, we got to do something. Grizzly Gizmo, what's up, Grizz? Says trash right now. Yep, absolute trash. Spotted him 14 points. Did we underestimate the Lions? No, I don't think they underestimated the Lions. You had a fumble. And then, of course, you get soft in the defense. You have a penalty and a 30-yard gain. So right now, in 2 of their drives, I think that pass to the tight end went for 30 or 35. They've given up 2 big plays. 2. We've given them the ball on a fumble, and we've given them a penalty. I think I'm going to change my background back here and just put a big board and say, don't beat yourselves. That's it. Don't beat yourselves. Take care of everything else. You won't have to worry about it. You have more talent than the other guy, but now you spotted them 14 points. Yes, no need to hit the panic button yet. The Dolphins can easily score that. Now, if they score again, we haven't shown that we can score 21 points in a while, so that would start the panic button might get touched at that point. Also, I need to see if Raheem Mostert is going to be able to play. If he can't play, yeah, we're in trouble. Mark G, I can't put your comment on the screen because you swore, but what are they doing? Why are they beating themselves? Rule number 1, never beat yourself. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And here's what scares me right now. This is when Tua tries to do too much. This is when you start falling behind, you start trying to do too much, start pressing. That's where it becomes dangerous. Not to make excuses, but if Byron Jones were playing, then our LBs could rush the QB, attack the run. We need another stud outside cornerback. That changes our whole defense. Yeah, I'll agree with that. What's wrong with Mostert? He got popped on the first running play. Not sure if he's okay or not, but they look like they hit his shoulder pretty bad. So we'll see what happens. Sam Eugenius? Yes, we do need a TD. And it looks like the guy who fumbled, the new guy, Braylon, is going to be back in with the first team. All right, kick is taken at the 10. And who returned that? It might be Raheem Mostert, which would be a good sign. I'm not sure if it was him or not. We're going to see. But terrible return. There's nothing going on right now positive for the Miami Dolphins. They're going to have to start right now and turn it around. It was a horrible return. It didn't look like the guy was really pushing. Wow, this is bad so far. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Tua is in a shotgun. We're on our own 20. We got motion with Gesicki. Here comes the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking deep, and he's got Tyreek wide open for about 20, 25 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
That's what we need. We need to keep seeing that. Keep seeing that. He was wide open too, by the way. Wide open. I mean, he ran out and did a quick out pattern. There was nobody near him within 5 yards. Great play. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Keep the drive going. No mistakes. Yeah, Pablo, you're correct. They have given Tyreek lots of real estate. 1st and 10. Tua seems to be making a different call. Yeah, hands up, play action play. Throws the ball to Gesicki for about a 7 or 8 yard gain. Guy almost looked like he took his face mask, but he didn't. Looks like Raheem Mostert is back in the game. Good sign, really good sign. So whatever pop he took, he's all right. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 maybe. Am I calling this right? Let me see. Yep, they called it 2nd and 3. Good start to the drive. You're right, Freedom Bear. Got to keep it moving. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Mostert is in. And Alec Ingold. This may be a run or maybe a play action. Good time for a play action on 2nd and 3. Let's see what happens. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Raheem Mostert, who goes for about 5 or 6.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
It looks like there's a penalty. Who's it against? Holding Dolphins. Holding Dolphins. So you got to take the 1st down off the board. Now you're going to be, 2nd and 13. You just lost your down and distance. You're off schedule. Don't beat yourself. Another big penalty. Took a 1st down away from that drive. Now you're putting the pressure back on Tua. This is an undisciplined team. That was on Eichenberg, by the way. Can't take this. Tua's in a shotgun. He's got Raheem Mostert next to him. He kicks the snap. He throws the ball. Past Mike Gesicki. Bad pass. Bad throw. That was one of those almost interceptions. I wonder who's taking note of that. Who's taking note of the almost interceptions? Because that one was an almost interception. All right, so penalty has us out of the down and distance. We're at 3rd and 13. Let's go. And Tua is changing the play line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to call a timeout because they can't get the playoffs. So here we are, 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the 1st quarter, and we've had penalties, breakdowns on defense, a fumble, and now we're at 3rd and 13. Unbelievable. I don't think Mike McDaniel stopped running. I think that the down and distance is basically dictating what we have to do at this point. So they're not going to go to timeout. Oh, heads up, Starlight Silva. Aloha to you as well. Yep, wasted timeouts just like they did last week, and I believe the week before as well. Something's wrong with the communication. All right, 3rd and 13. Tough down here. 3rd and 13 from your own 40, 41. Tua's alone, empty backfield in a shotgun. There's a snap, and he throws the ball. deep to Tyreek. Tyreek pulled it down for a first down for about 20 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
I mean, they just can't stay. You're going to hear this on Monday. He underthrew Tyreek on that play. That would have been 6 if he had gotten the ball out. Tyreek had to stop, turn around, and catch the ball. Man, he's fast. Damn, he's fast. But if he had thrown it deeper, that would have been 6. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line. He hands off to Mostert. Mostert hits the outside, and he's going to get stopped for maybe 1 yard, maybe 2 yards. And it appears, as someone said here in the chat here, that indeed Detroit called that timeout. We didn't lose one, so we're okay. Here we go. Another pass. This time he's completed. They're going to call it complete, or did it hit the ground? I believe it was. Yeah, it's 1st and goal. So that's first.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Why doesn't Mike McDaniel jump on these guys for stupid mistakes? He's just not that kind of guy. Just not that kind of guy. All right, here we go. 1st and goal from about the, I'd say, 9.5 yard line. Tua seems to be having a hard time hearing the play. He's in a shotgun. Raheem Mostert right next to him. There's the snap. He hands it off to Mostert. That's going nowhere. I don't think it gained a yard. That play was doomed for failure because it didn't seem like Tua heard what the correct play was. The cadence wasn't correct. A couple of linemen didn't really know and see what they were doing. There's something wrong with the Dolphins' communication between the relay from the sideline to getting it into Tua's helmet to Tua looking at it on his wristband. Something's not working. We've seen this over and over throughout the Dolphins game. So now here we go. 2nd and goal from same period. There was a no gain on that one. Here's a snap. Play action. Inside screen to Waddle, and it's broken up right at the line of scrimmage. So now we're 3rd and goal from the 9. That play had no chance. It looks like they knew what was coming. They were ready for it. I mean, there was basically the defensive back was waiting for Jalen Waddle to catch it. There was nothing there. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Dolphins down 14-0. See what Mike McDaniel can pull out of his bag of tricks right now. He's got 3 people out to the right-hand side, including Raheem Mostert. Tua back to throw. Bad throw. Bad throw. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Oh, wait a second. We have a flag. Hopefully it's on them this time. Let's see. An interference call would be nice here to set us up on a 1st and goal. Ref is talking. Let's see what he's got. He's still walking. Yeah, it's going to be an automatic first down. It should be. Yep, automatic first down. Illegal contact. All right, so we got the penalty back. That's a good thing. So now we're equal with penalties. They got one. We got one. Now we got to put it in the end zone to get the points back. 1st and goal. 55 seconds left. Around the 5 yard line. 5 yards. You're telling me this offensive line can't get Raheem Mostert into the end zone? That's BS. Let's do this. Snap. Tua is in a shotgun. He can't find anybody open. Finally, he throws it. And who is that? That's Jalen. Jalen Waddle for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle. Yeah, I'm waddling. Yes.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
So when you see that in the replays and something on Monday, what you're going to see, I'm going to tell you right now, is amazing pocket protection. Tua had the time to go through his entire progression. He had the time to see who was going to be open. It gave the receivers time to maneuver and get open. That was a gold star offensive line play right there. Nobody got near Tua. He had plenty of time to do anything he needed to do. That's what we need to see. Nice touch pass, absolutely. Let's take some comments here. Hit the like button. I never beg for likes. If people want to, that's fine. I just don't do that. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Defensive time to step the hell up. Boyer needs to dial up the blitz. Yes. Stop them. We know we can score. They just evened us up on the penalties, which allowed us to score on the turnover. Not a turnover, but a penalty. Now it'd be nice for us to also stop them. Obviously, is that too obvious? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's rip their hearts out. Grandizer touchdown, baby. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I think I fixed the spam issue. Don't want to jinx myself. Last time it wasn't that bad as well. There's a setting you can put on YouTube that requires only people who've been a subscriber for, I think, 5 or 10 minutes to actually comment. So these things are bots that go out there and throw this stuff out there, and they don't really subscribe to a channel. They look for a naked channel, and they just spew stuff out. So that seems to have slowed some things down, thankfully. Let's see here. Boyer always starts slow and is always getting shredded in the pass. Yep, I have to. What is this? Damn Miami fans, most negative toxic I've ever read. Put down the bourbon. Get your typing right, because we don't know what the hell you're saying. How's that? How's that for negativity? We don't know what the hell you're saying. Jeez. Yeah, Tom, don't jinx us. Haven't seen it today. Maybe YouTube deleted these guys' accounts. I don't know, maybe. Mark Saffer says, let's hit them so hard that they don't know which way is up. Defensive turnover coming up. I'd love to see that. Love to see a defensive TO right about now. So here we go. The kick is off. Again, it's out of the end zone. And you know what's funny? I think a lot of people who comment don't realize they may respond to you. I can't get to obviously all of them, but I always notice that when they start doing the trolling stuff, they don't expect people to respond to them. I may respond to you if I see you. If I got the time, I'm going to hit the button and respond to you. You ready for that? Hope so. All right, so Tua so far is 10 of 12 for 125 yards and a touchdown. 10 of 12 for 125 yards and a touchdown. That's a winning first quarter. All right, Goff is he's in the shotgun. He changes the play, comes up to the line of scrimmage. On 1st and 10, he saw something he didn't like, and he hands up. Nope, play action pass. That has as much time as he wants. Throws it deep, and again he gets it for about a. Oh, let's see. Is it incomplete? It's incomplete. Looked like the guy caught it for about a 20-yard gain, but Javon Holland broke that one up. Wow. He had the ball, but he dropped it. They may call that a catch and a fumble. He took 2 steps. That might be a catch and a fumble. We wouldn't recovered it anyway. But they're not checking it out. So it's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to check it out. They're going to challenge it. And so when they challenge this, Dan Campbell has challenged it. I'm going to expect this to be overruled on the field. I think he did catch it. I think he caught it. And I think he took 2 steps. And then it got punched out. So it's going to be Detroit's ball with a first down, like 15, 20 yards down the field. There it is, 1, 2. I think he took 2 steps. He's fortunate that the ball bounced out of bounds, but I think it's a catch. Carlos Bach, no, when I read off the inactives this morning, when we first started, Eric Rowe is out of inactive. He's not in the game. Yeah, Tony, you see it the same way. He took those 2 steps, and then it was punched out. That's a first down. Absolutely. Yep, Polo, Detroit is getting that back. Javon Holland, nice play. A little bit late, but they're going to get that ball back. Scoreboard. Oh, I'm sorry. I love it. You guys remind me. You guys remind me to put the damn scoreboard back up. There it is. Sorry about that, Inigo. I'm texting from Providence Hospital in Portland. I wouldn't miss this game for anything. Dude, I hope you're okay. Mark, I hope you're okay. And nice to have you aboard. John, you're so right. Never seen the ball doesn't bounce the Dolphins' way. That would have been a nice turnover right there, too. Let's see. Sack. Would love to see a sack. I think we need to see Jalen Phillips do something. I'm gonna telepathically tell Jalen Phillips, get in there and get this guy. I remember last week he didn't do anything all game. And then he had a couple good series. We need that. Antonio B, you're absolutely right. Could need some QB pressures, please. Scotty Joe, no way. That was a catch, man. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong, but I saw him. Here's what I saw. I saw him catch the ball. I saw him turn, take 2 steps, both steps touched the ground, then the ball came out. Tell me if you see it differently, but it looks like he caught the ball, took 2 steps, then it got knocked out. I guess the only thing they're going to have to determine is, did he take 2 steps, which they're going to look at his feet, but he caught the ball. So I think that's where they go. Polo says, the D sucks when we were wishing that Detroit doesn't keep that catch. I can't argue. I can't argue with you, man. I can't argue. The Finns have to make Goff feel uncomfortable. Hit him clean and hit him hard. Absolutely. So they're doing this. Wow, it's not a catch? No. Woo. I'm one of those guys who'll say, I was wrong. Wow, not a catch. 2nd and 10. But that's okay because we just gave up 7 yards on a nice inside pass to Detroit. You make a nice play, you get the ball back. I mean, make them stay where they were, and then the same play happens. Japan, they just didn't stop them. They're not stopping people. Now it's 3rd down, and maybe 3 or 4. I was wrong. I'll admit it. I was wrong. I said it was a catch. 3rd and 4. Big stop here. Let's go, guys. Big stop. Let's go. Oh, low snap. He has to get rid of it. 1st down, and he's still running down to 50, about 15 or 20 yards. Come on, man. His defense just isn't playing. I'm a little too old and out of shape, but I would love to see somebody get in there and play for Liam. I mean, man. But right now, I'd rather be a defensive player. No, I wasn't wrong, but I caught a break, you say, Tony. I don't know how they didn't call that a catch, but it doesn't seem to matter because they're just still running down the field on us. Yeah, and we're making Jared Goff look like 207 Brady. I have to believe that. Pablo says, don't forget, most of our DBs are 3rd stringers. I understand that. We don't have our top guys out there. However, we're not putting any pressure on Jared Goff. I haven't seen him keep running backs in. So our front 4, our front 5, possibly our front 6 or 7, if you count the linebackers, are getting no pressure on Jared Goff. I thought that this guy, Boyer, was a blitzing defensive coordinator. I understand that it's hard when you don't have the guys out back to cover really well, but damn, he's getting too much time to throw. I mean, if you're just going to let him throw pass after pass after pass, you might as well blitz him. Where am I from? I am from the great cold-ass state of Connecticut. That's where I'm from. Pablo, no, I haven't seen a blitz yet at all. Not sure why. Not sure why we haven't seen a blitz yet. Never mind, seen him going for it. Probably couldn't do any worse. No, I'd get blown up, toasted out there. I always had great respect for cornerbacks because, I mean, they're on an island and they've got to run backwards, and that's very tough. I think the Finns need to calm down and play better and get points. Yeah, but if you're making Jared Goff look this good, it doesn't bode well for the future. Not at all. Yeah, if the safety blitz, we're going to get killed unless you get there. Jared Goff isn't the quickest guy in the world, but they're not putting any pressure on him. I mean, make the guy think about it. Yeah, he's a good enough quarterback where he may find the open guy, but if you get the ball and you're not even concerned about getting hit, they got to get in his head. He's not that kind of quarterback that's just going to ignore that. Okay, let's see what's going on. He had 148 yards in the first quarter. Play action pass, a little bit of pressure, not much. He's going real deep, wide open, down to about the 5-yard line. Our defensive backs are getting roasted. Nothing else I can say. At this point, first play of the second quarter, Jared Goff has almost 178 yards passing. I mean, our guys are just getting roasted. Absolutely roasted. First and goal from about the 6 or 7. Jared Goff is looking like an all-pro against this defense. This is really bad. Man. All right. He hands off straight up the middle, and the guy runs down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. So they're feeling it. Right now, the momentum is all with Detroit. All with Detroit. They're probably going to put this in the end zone and take us 21-7. This is really bad. I mean, just running right up the middle. Our defense is looking shredded. Absolutely shredded. Who called timeout? Did we call timeout? No. Did they call? They called another timeout? No, injury timeout. Raekwon Davis is being walked off the field. I hope he can get his big body back out there real soon. Man, unbelievable. Good point here. The only thing our defense is good at is at getting hurt. Man, he got manhandled. I'm looking at the play right now, and he should have made the play, but he didn't. One-on-one block. Yeah, I agree with you. Might as well send a blitz because we're not stopping him either way. So if you're going to give up 30-yard bombs all day, might as well try to get the Goff. All right, second and goal from the 3. Man in motion, tight end, hand off. They got a penalty. They scored easily. The guy got in the end zone, but I think it's coming back. Let's see what the flag is. If it doesn't come back, it sucks because we got run over. Nope, it's a touchdown. Offsides. It's embarrassing. We're getting run over. Run over. This is absolutely pathetic. I don't know what you do at this point, Mike. You got a team. It is pathetic. You got a team that seemingly it's another thing when somebody beats you. It's another thing when they bird dog you, when they mass ass handle you. Right now you're getting beat up. You're not getting beat. You're getting beat down. Our defense is doing nothing right. Nothing. I'm going to say it. People say I'm a fanboy for Tua sometimes, but I'm going to call this. Right now we have a lower level college defensive performance going on here. They're getting smoked. No other way to say it. I don't care whose channel you go to. I don't care what they say. If they know football, they can look at this and say, we are getting smoked by the pass. We are getting toasted by the run. There is nothing that this defense has shown that they're capable of stopping. Before, when people said don't hit the panic button, I'm sorry, it's siren red, DEFCON 1 kind of crap right now. Hit the panic button. And the reason is the defense can't stop Detroit's offense. Yeah, I'm sure we'll score. I'm sure, Tua will get back in there and may get some points. But if the defense can't stop them, it'll be game over. It is definitely hit the panic button time. You're making Jared Goff look like an all-pro. You're making their halfbacks and offensive linemen look like all-pro. They're running over you. They're beating you up. And then penalty and another penalty. So am I ranting and raving? No, I'm saying if I was a coach, I'd be in someone's ass right now. Man. So, Carlos, you're saying that we'll be okay, the defense will settle in. I don't know what would make you feel that way. We're at 13:46 in the second, and they haven't been able to stop Detroit at all. Not a punt here or punt there. Not at all. Three possessions, 3 touchdowns. So I don't know how you can say that. Defense running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Yeah, absolutely. 0 QB pressure, none whatsoever. He can do whatever he wants back there. Let's see what we got. Lions got a top 5 offensive line. They were ranked number 1 offense before their Pats game. So that doesn't mean you should be run over. Just because the other team has a top-notch offensive line means you should be giving up and being shredded, untouched from like 4 and 5 yards? No, it doesn't work that way. Polo says that Boyer needs to go tomorrow, not at the end of the season, tomorrow. I understand the injuries. I understand people out there are playing in the wrong position. But all facets, not singularly, all facets of the defense right now are failing the Miami Dolphins. Passing defense, running defense, all of it. So I don't know if it's all Boyer. All right, kick is off. It goes into the end zone. Man, this is unbelievable. They're so inconsistent, as the guy is showing on the screen here. They've got a graphic, and it's just not a good team performance at this point. And you're putting extensive pressure on the offense. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Tua is in a shotgun. Man, he's bringing Waddle in motion. He gets a snap. He's looking deep. He steps up. Oh, he's looking real deep. And again, Tyreek gets up there and gets the ball for about a 50-yard. Wow. Plenty of time, offensive line.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Plenty of time. Offensive line did it again. Hutchinson tried to come through. Tua just unloaded it. Tyreek goes up and gets it. Gets hit pretty hard. Hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah, he comes out for this play. Man, unbelievable. He just can get up. He's okay. He's just getting his wind back after a 50-yard play. So it's around about the 33-yard line going in. Hands off to Mostert. Mostert gets about maybe 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. What a play. Nice play. No, I don't think that the Lions are a horrible team. Not at all. I'm just saying that all facets of the defense right now seem to be getting beat. That's the problem. So here we go. Tyreek is back in the game. Took a quick blow. What do we got? We got 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. They're going to call it 2nd and 11. They're going to say lost yards. Tua's got the ball. He throws it inside screen to, not inside screen, but an inside play to Tyreek for probably 4 or 5. So we're going to be looking at 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 on this play. Man, Tyreek is just worth every dime. Every single dime. All right, so 3rd down. You're right. The Lions did give Dallas all they could handle. But Dallas, I don't know what you think about Dallas, but I don't think they're as good as the Dolphins. All right, 3rd and 6. Big play here. Tua's in a shotgun. Tyreek goes in motion to the left. Here comes the snap. Sooner or later, yes, snap. He's looking, and he's got, who is that wide open? And that would be Jalen Waddle, wide open for a touchdown. So Tua is performing. And my song, you messed up my song.
As the Dolphins, the greatest football team, we take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami
There's a couple guys out there, a couple of YouTubers, won't name any names, who keep saying that Skyler is the best quarterback on the roster. You obviously don't know football, because you wouldn't be saying that if you watched this kid play. Right now, Tua is, I think they said, 13 of 15 for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. 13 of 15. That is some amazing accuracy. So I don't know what you're looking at when you say that Tua shouldn't be QB1. If the Dolphins had any resemblance of a defense, because right now they don't, not on defensive line, not on the secondary, haven't even called the names of the linebackers. If the Dolphins had any defense, this score would not be 21-14. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how people can even say that. So let's get some stops, because right now that's what we're behind. The defense has to do something. I firmly believe if the defense can get a 3 and out, we're going to score again. And remember, we get the ball back in the second half. But people are knuckleheads who say that, that Tua isn't capable of being QB1. Let's see, new guy, drenched. Offense is doing nice, just defense has to step up. Yep, we can just keep saying that over and over. That's the key. Tua gives his team a spark. No other QB can run the offense like Tua can. Nope, not at all. Not Teddy, not Skyler. Skyler may be good in the future. He's inactive today, so that's what that's where the coaches think of him at this point. So all these guys out there looking for clickbait, telling you that Skyler Thompson should be QB1, they're idiots. And I won't say anyone's name, but they're idiots. This is an interesting question. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I believe the trade deadline is Tuesday. So Tuesday, we're going to find out, number one, who may be available to bring over, and number two, who are willing to give up. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe Cedric Wilson, I've heard. Maybe Gesicki. Gesicki would obviously bring in somebody strong. Maybe Durham Smythe. If I'm Chris Greer, I'm sitting down and I'm looking at who wants to come over. Who wants to come over, and what do you want for us to get them? I think that's one of the biggest comments you guys need to be thinking about today is who can we trade and what can we get? Tua's accuracy is off when throwing to Gesicki. Other than that, he's got 2 wide receivers that go get the ball. Yeah, because Gesicki isn't what he needs in this offense. But we shall see. We got 11:30 left in the second quarter. Would love for the defense to just get a stop right here. Just even if you give up a couple first downs, no penalties, no long passes. Don't let these guys catch a pass in a flat and run for 15 or 20 yards. Got to stop these guys. I'm seeing guys on defense right now. Some guy named McKinley. I don't even have him on the roster here. So, yeah, we're dealing with second and third stringers. Hopefully somebody can step up. All right, Jared Goff hands the ball off right up the middle. Goes for about, I'd say, 4 yards on that play. Which is not normal. Normally we see Seiler and Wilkins stuffing that middle, but they're getting some yards. And like everyone has said, Detroit's offensive line isn't that bad. Actually, really good. As of right now, Tua has 193 yards passing, and Goff has 191 yards passing. So we're seeing a track meet out here today. 2nd and 6, Jared Goff back to throw, quick throw into the flat. It's going to go for a first down for Detroit. So it goes for about 6.5 for the first down. The YouTubers I referred to are not Dolphins fans. I thought they were. I mean, one guy says he is. I mean, it just drives me nuts, but it's crazy. Wow, thanks, John. I really think that. I try to be honest with my calls here. But, some people like it, some people don't. I'm not a fanboy. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Goff is under center. Here's the snap. He hands it off, running to the left. The guy cuts back, and he runs for about 7 yards. He gashed us pretty hard there. So he had some good offensive line blocking. This guy, Jamal Williams, just cuts it back, and he just gashed us. And that's one of the problems that the Dolphins are having right now, is they can't seem to stop anything. 2nd and 3. So this is a go for it type play. They've got Jared Goff under center on 2nd and 3, but I think we're going to see a play action play here. Let's see what happens. Goff takes a snap. Nope, he hands it off, and didn't need to do play action because their guy just ran for like 12 or 14 yards. But there's a flag on the play. If we're not offsides, then it's holding. Let's see what happens. Man, you guys, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but no, it's going to be a first down for Detroit because we lined up offsides again. These guys, there's just nothing they're doing right. Right now, there is nothing they're doing right on defense. Nothing. Man, and it was on Christian Wilkins, who's a defensive tackle. You look down, the ball's between your legs. It's right in front of your face. How the hell can you be offsides, line up offsides as a defensive tackle? Man, now they're already across the 50. They're on the 42-yard line. Goff under center. Flea flicker, and they almost had a sack, but he had to throw it away. That time, they got pressure on him. They got pressure at the right time. They tried a flea flicker, and when he tried to flea flicker, the guy was right in his face. Who was that? That was Javon Holland, who missed the tackle for like a 7 or 8 yard sack, and then Jalen Phillips made him pay for it. He hit him hard. And when you hit Jared Goff, I've seen it in a few games, watched him last year when he played, you start getting him in his face. It riles his nerves, but we missed a 7 or 8 yard sack on that play. So it's 2nd and 10. He's back in the shotgun, ready to throw. And that ball got knocked down by, can't see who it is, but just put the big paw up there and knocked it down. It was by Seiler. Gotta like that. All right. So now you're at 3rd and 10. You're in a position where you can get off the field. 3rd and 10. Bring some pressure. I've liked the pressure here. I like the Seiler got his big paw up there and knocked it down. Big play here. Big play here. Zach pushed as far as he could and then get up in the air. All right, 3rd and 10. They're not in field goal range, so this would be a good place to get a sack. Oh, they blitzed that time, and they blitzed, and it looks like he caught the ball for a first down. Big hit. Yeah, great. Big hit after the catch. I mean, Xavier Howard leveled the guy after he caught about a 12-yard pass for a first down, but it's another first down by them. I mean, Xavier Howard lowered the boom on him. I'd like to see that. That was nice. But notice they're not stopping them. It's 1st and 10. Now they are in field goal range. 9:07 left. 1st and 10 from the 32. Goff back to pass again. He's looking deep. Throws like a wheel route. Nothing there. No penalty. Didn't call interference. Nice play. Good. Goff seems a little bit rattled. We just got to get him off his game. Get in his face. Don't make it easy. Boyer's walking up and down the sidelines. I can't stand when defenses just let up. I like the fact that Xavier Howard lowered the boom on that guy. Maybe start playing hard. Dolphins have like 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, handoff, and they're going to stop this guy for no gain. So it's going to be 3rd. Looks like he even lost a yard. This might be 3rd and 11. All right, big play. Now they say 3rd and 10. That's where they're going to mark it, but it's still. What am I drinking today? Unfortunately, just water. Warm water. Helps the vocal cords so you can keep talking. 3rd and 10. Big play. Let's see what happens here. Goff is in a shotgun. He brings 2 men pre-snap motion. Now he's ready to throw. He's got the snap. A little bit of pressure, and we're going to stop him short, about the 21-22. Good play by Xavier Howard on that one as the crossing pattern, and they're going to have to kick a field goal. So you're absolutely right, Mr. Mosley. We need more hits like X-Man just laid on that guy. Absolutely. This is the question. Another question for the year. Where's Tyndall? Why did we draft Tyndall? And as a comment, neither one of these guys are seeing a field whatsoever. So this is probably a 42-yard attempt. Ball is up, and it's right down the middle. So it's 24-14 with 7:02 left. All right, let's take a partial stop on that. They gave up a bunch of yards, but eventually they stopped them. Okay, we could take that from there. Let's see. I'm joining here, so not to have to hear these broadcasters say underthrown every time Tua launches downfield. The guy's 13 for 15. 13 for 15 for 200-something yards, and they just can't give this kid any credit. They just can't do it. I don't understand why. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, we got Tyreek, and Barry was referring. I was referring to certain YouTubers who claim Skyler is the answer right now. And if we lose today, they're going to still say it. They won't even acknowledge that Tua's been balling out, that it's the defense that we're having a problem with, not the offense. It's the defense. But it's nuts. Greer says Greer needs to be on the phone trying to find us some counters. Yeah, I think you meant corners, but yeah, I understand what you meant. Sucks when you're trying to type and watch a game at the same time on a small phone. Yep, Mr. What's this here? Wait a second, where's this here? We do get the ball on the second half. So Mr. Buttflakes, love your handle. Mr. Buttflakes says could get 2 touchdowns here. The old Bill Belichick 2 for 1. But we're still too far out. I like to see 7:02. Let's score. Leave about 2 minutes left. Then, see what happens when the Lions go into a 2-minute drill. But first and foremost, let's score here. I don't care if it's a 3. Let's score here. Just chip away at this lead. Let's go. Jerome Baker has been quiet all season. Why not play Tyndall? I don't know. It's funny. And none of the reporters at press conference even asked these questions. Why is Tyndall not playing? Why is Eric Ezekama on the bench? Why are you redshirting him? I don't understand. He can't be that bad. I mean, we've seen his college film. He just can't be that bad. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he's not getting it. Tony says we ain't losing. I feel it too. I feel it. I feel like the defense gets under their feet. They're not going to stop this Miami offense unless, of course, and you know it's coming, unless, of course, they stop themselves. That's been the key all season long. You've heard me say it over and over. Let's see what happens. All right. Looks like they've got Chase Edmonds back to receive the kickoff, and you won't have to worry about that because it sails into the end zone. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 25. If anything the Dolphins offense has learned thus far is that these guys can't stay with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. Can't. I think we also see that the offensive line is blocking and giving Tua time. So now we just have to see if we can get the running game going as well. I mean, I don't know if Raheem is feeling 100% or not, but we'll see. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here we go. And right now, he hands off to, who is that? Raheem Mostert? No, number 26. Who is that? Salvin Ahmed. So I got to think that something is wrong with Raheem Mostert for Salvin Ahmed to be in the game right now and gaining no yards. Okay, play action pass. Tua rolls to his right. He hits Gesicki, I believe. Now we got a flag. Let me tell you what this flag is. That was from, who caught that? That was Hunter Long. He's back. But we got a flag on the play. It would be a first down, except let's see if it's on us. Illegal motion. Take us back. Jeez. That one was on Tyreek Hill. Come on, guys. I just don't get it. Hey, Kyle, glad to have you here, man. We're suffering through this today so far, but glad you're here. All right, so Tyreek and Jalen Waddle are on the sidelines for this 2nd and 13. Tua is back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Ball is batted down, but it's caught by Sherfield for about or they're saying it's incomplete. Incomplete. So it's 3rd and 13 as that play didn't have Tyreek or Jalen Waddle on the field. 3rd and 13. We're out of schedule, completely off schedule again because of a penalty. I hate that. That's one of my pet peeves is getting off and down in distance. So 3rd and 13, you're going to force the offense to do something. Man, can they do it? Yes, but you shouldn't be in these positions, especially not in your own end at the 22-yard line. Tua is in a shotgun. They show 7 or 8 men up. They back out. He's got time. He throws a rocket, an absolute rocket to Robert Sherfield for a first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
People say he doesn't have the arm strength. My boy just stood back and threw a rocket, a bullet, to Sherfield for that first down for about 12 yards. And I love that they're showing Teron Armstead just manhandling Aiden Hutchinson right now. So he's getting the time. Tua right now is 14 of 17 for 215 yards and 2 TDs. And we have a first down on the 32-yard line. Under center, hands off to, who's that again? Number 2, that's Chase Edmonds for about 4. Not seeing Raheem Mostert in, so obviously you can just infer that he's not feeling well. That initial run that he made where he got popped is taking him out the game. Looked like he tried to go on the next series, but something is obviously not right. So we got 2nd and 6. You got to play the cards that are dealt to you. 5:02, 5:01 left in the second quarter. Dolphins have the ball on the 40-yard line. Tua's in the shotgun. You got Sherfield in motion. Here's the snap. Inside handoff play action. He's throwing deep, really deep. I think he's got a free play here because it's either holding on us or offsides on Detroit. But seeing how Tua took a shot 50 yards, they're going to call it on us. Come on, guys. Another penalty. Oh, my gosh. Illegal shift. Unbelievable. Maybe sometimes this offense is too complex for even the players to understand. I don't know. It's 3rd and 6. I've never seen a team self-destruct the way they do. And why take a shot with that throw if you could see it wasn't going to count? So we're 3rd and 6. 4:42 left. All right. Let's see a nice throw here for a first down. Tua's in a shotgun. They're getting good pressure. This time he throws it to Waddle for about a 12-yard gain. And
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. James Lofton. You remember where James Lofton played? He played for the Buffalo Bills. So, yeah, he won't stop about Tua's arm. Don't expect him to. So our receivers are doing what they're being paid for. Tua's doing what he's paid for. He's under center. Alec Ingold is back there. I can't see if it's Raheem Mostert or not. Let's see. Hands off. Nope. Play action. Wide open down the field. This time it's Tyreek for about 15 or 18.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
James Lofton, who's calling the game for CBS. Remember, he played with Jim Kelly. So with Jim Kelly, you were basically open when he was on the 5-yard line because he had that kind of a gun. But Tua doesn't have to have Jim Kelly's arm for this offense to make sense. And that's what these guys don't understand. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Waddle's in motion coming across to the left. Tua gets the ball. He's pressured. He's going to get sacked. I think we're going to also get holding here as well. They brought a corner blitz, and they got to him. Tua's up. Wasn't a hard hit, thankfully. And we got holding. So we got holding and a sack. So do me a favor. If you're going to do a hold, if you're going to take the 15 yards or 10 yards, make sure he doesn't get hit. That's the reason why you have to hold. If you think your guy is getting write him down and tackle his ass. You're taught as an offensive line, don't let this guy behind you get hit. So if this guy's going to beat you, tackle him. Come on, man. This is fundamental football. You're taught that. Just don't let, if this guy's going to get by you, grab him and tackle him. Now we're at 2nd and 15. We're off schedule. Down in distance problem once again. 3:19 left. 3:05 it says. Let's see. New guy in motion. I call him Braylon. Inside handoff to, no, what was that? That play completely broke down. It looked like another flag. Who's it on this time? Let me guess. This just doesn't make any sense. Referees are conferring. The play was ugly. The design. The new guy doesn't know what the hell's going on. Man. You guys must be frustrated as I am watching this game. You should not be down by 10 points. You shouldn't be. I don't know what the big discussion is here in terms of them going ahead and calling the play. Teron Armstead's over there pleading his case for some reason. Maybe they're going to call it on him. I don't know. They're still conferring. This is weird. All right, so here we go. Referee stepping out to make his call. An eligible receiver downfield, they decline. Pass interference offense, they take. No, they're declining that as well. So two flags on the Dolphins. 2 more penalties. They didn't take it, but man, this is not what winning teams do. 3rd and 15. You're off schedule, off down in distance. That's what I mean by off schedule. They're showing Raheem Mostert. He's just standing on the sideline. So I don't know. Maybe it come back after the half. We'll see. Tua's in a shotgun. Chase Edmonds is in motion. Please don't sell it to him. Looks like they jumped. No flag. So they're going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and probably 5 or 6. I don't know if they're in distance for Sanders to kick a field goal. Doesn't look like the offense is coming off the field. I guess he's going to go for it again. Nope. They're going to kick it. Going to take the 3 points. Take the 3 points. There's 2:56 left. You might get a stop. And then also you get the ball back in the second half. Richard, you're absolutely right. The Dolphins will not get away with any penalties. Will not. Looking at them all the time. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt. Snap is up. And did it get through? It got through. All right, so it's 17-24. We're chipping away. I guess that's all we can hope for at this point. Chip away. Bro, we're about to lose to the Lions. I want to cry again. Plenty of time. This is where I have to do it. Woosa. I was hoping to see a 50-point game here, but we can't get these guys off the field so we can score 50 points. So I got to woosa. This is driving me crazy, the cardiac kids here. Hey, Pablo, Mac better get on their face at halftime and Boyer bet get... Offense isn't much for him to get on their face other than penalties, which, yeah, I guess that Applebaum needs to get a hold of the line and go, what the hell are you guys doing? But the defense, here's where the defense could redeem themselves. Think about it this way. You got 2:06 left. You're about to kick the ball off. I think the Dolphins have all 3 timeouts left. Yes, the Dolphins have all 3 timeouts left. Detroit has 1. Get a stop here. And then quick score, that could be some redemption. But you got to stop them. All right, here we go. And, of course, this is going to go through the end zone. So we're going to see Jared Goff run his 2-minute offense. So, essentially, Detroit has 2 timeouts here. We're going to get the 2-minute warning when it gets down to 2 minutes right after this first play. And then they're going to have their own timeout that they have left. Time of possession, Dolphins were at 16:50. Detroit had 11:04. All right, here we go, guys. Make this stop. you know, Freedom Bear, I'm almost saying right now, just don't do any pass interference. Jared Goff is under center. He's pointing out a play. Got a man in motion. He hands it off, and it's stopped for I'd say about a 2-yard gain. So it's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. And let's look at some comments here as they go. What is this get a stop concept that you're talking about? It does seem quite foreign to the Miami Dolphins defense. It does, I understand that. Let's see here. Yeah, it would be nice. For us to see a turnover right now. Got to call it. I wouldn't have a problem if they put 8 in the line of scrimmage and blitz the hell out of them right now. Why not? Let's see here. But love Chicago, great town. Just keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, if you decide to go out at night, for sure. What's this guy, Terry says? Ignore the offensive line at start of season. Try to patch it up now, and we're sloppy. Yeah, I could see that. They're not playing that bad. Okay, what do we got here? I'm an optimistic about the Dolphins, but damn, this is ridiculous. WTF, I'm done with crying. I'm all out of tears. Yeah, I mean, this seems like every single game. Even the wins are like nail biters. I mean, when are we going to get a blowout? Can't we? I mean, even the Ravens, where they scored 40-plus points, was coming back. I'd like to see a blowout. We need to use this. Okay, I understand this. We need the same defense we use for the Bills, except those guys ain't here. Too many injuries. I prefer the word takeaway to turnover. Yeah, that's a good one. Blitz Tyndall, man's a beast. Yeah, who's this? Mr. Buttflakes again with another good one. But Tyndall's not in there. I don't know why. I don't know why he's not in there. Makes no sense to me why he's not playing. But hey. Cliff D, why do I always see you bashing McDaniels? Because he always bashes McDaniels. He always bashes Tua. He always bashes the Dolphins, but he says he's a Dolphins fan. I don't get it. He's in the comments all the time. He's a regular watcher of the videos. He watches us live, but he's always negative. So that's what he does. McDaniel will be a great coach if he becomes stricter and the NFL stops retaliating against Miami. I'm gonna come back to that one. Let's talk about that. All right, 2nd and 9 from the 25 or so. Goff doing play action. He's gonna get. Oh, I thought he was gonna get sacked, but in any event, he threw it away just before Jalen Phillips wrapped him up. And this is what I'm talking about. If we can get to Jared Goff, this is where his game has always broken down. If he gets pressure, he doesn't want to get hit. So on that play, Jalen Phillips almost had him, and he just threw the ball away. So it's 3rd and 9. Go after Jared Goff. Go after him. If you get him rattled, he falls apart. All right, 3rd and 9. Big opportunity for a huge stop. Goff gets the ball. And he throws a screen pass. Stop him. Boom. Nice stick. Who is it? Javon Holland with the big stick right there. Oh, boy. Now we got a flag on the play. What are they going to call? He stopped him before he got to the first down, but now we got a flag. Man, do they just look for a play to call the Dolphins penalties? I don't know. Look clean. What's the call? All right. He still hasn't made the call. Ineligible downfield. We're going to decline that one. So we're going to get the ball. 1:55 left. All 3 timeouts. This is what the defense had to do. So Detroit's going to have to punt. So it's so sad that on every single flag you have to wait to see what happens. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, imagine that. They are absolutely punting. Is this the first punt of the game from both sides? Yeah, I believe it is. Wow. Yeah, Javon hit a nice hit on that guy. Nice hit. All right, here we go. Cedric Wilson is deep. He scared me last week with his punt return. Oh, no, they faked it. Oh, my God, they faked the punt and ran for about a 15-yard first down. Great play. Great play call by Detroit. That's a nut play right there. Dan Campbell, salute you on that one. I guess when you're 1-5 and you have nothing to lose, go for this. Quick snap to the up front guy. Or was it the guy? Yeah, quick snap to the up front guy who was wide open, ran for a first down. Dolphins didn't expect it. I don't think anyone expected that. We all were waiting for us to get the ball. All right, so 1st and 10 on, let's see, about the 46-yard line. 4-man rush. Jared Goff, his ball gets knocked down again. Oh, my goodness. He caught it. After the pass was deflected, Jared Goff caught it and ran for about 5 or 6 yards. 55 seconds. So I don't think we're getting the ball back except for in the first half. That was pretty cool. Knocked it right back into Goff's hands. All right. Goff is back to throw. Completes it down to the 40 for a first down. Detroit only has 1 timeout, so they're going to have to really move the ball here. This would be nice. Set 1st and 10 from the 40. He's back to pass. He's looking to the outside of the field, and he gets it, completed it for about a 8-yard pass, and the guy got out of bounds. They're going to be in field goal range real soon here with 27 seconds left, 24 seconds left. Get my barf bag. Oh, Pablo, yeah, that was a stick in the heart on that one. Man, they nailed us. Good play call. 2nd and 1 from the 32. Let's see what happens here. 570 yards in this first half by both teams. Goff throws to the tight end outside. He just easily catches it and waltzes for about a 12 or 14-yard gain. Wasn't even contended. No one even contended him on the pass to tight end. So now they're definitely in field goal range. Let's see how much time left. I think we're going to be looking at probably 20 seconds when they show back up the game clock. 18 seconds. 1st and 10. Now we can only hope they hold them out of the end zone. Just hold them out of the end zone. You know they're going to be thrown to, this is what I understand, you know they're going to be thrown to the outside for the most part. He's probably going to take a shot to the end zone real soon here. He's back to pass in the shotgun. Jalen Phillips is getting some pressure on him. Once again, he throws it to the flats. Guy catches it for about a, 3 or 4 yard pass. And they stop the clock. 12 seconds. So we're not going to see the ball again. Man, these receivers are just wide open. Wide open. What? Another penalty. I don't even know what this penalty is. Unbelievable. I keep saying that because it is. This is crazy. Unreal. All right, so it is 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Dolphins are playing way back. They're in the end zone. Jared Goff is looking to throw. He just has no contention. He had the guy out in the flat. Another flag. Someone tell these refs this is football, not laundry. All they keep doing is throwing flags. This has got to be on the offense. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They lined up offsides again. Now you can tell Mike McDaniel is pissed. He's asking for an explanation. What the hell? He's talking to his defensive coaches going, what the hell are your guys doing? How do you line up offsides? Now it's 2nd and 2. Complete breakdown. They may have one shot to run another play before they kick it. I would say take one shot. He's in the shotgun. He's on about the, I'd say, 9-yard line. We've got 8 guys back. He can throw it wherever he wants to, and they broke it up. 3 seconds left, 3rd and 2. I got to believe at this point they're going to take the field goal. Wow. Unreal. Hey, Cliff, I know you're always here, but you're gonna have to back off the spam, bud. Otherwise, I do not want to block you. Don't make that happen, man. Just stop. Just stop already. So, all right, so it's a 27-17, 10 points. Defensive quarter needed an evaluation. That's a start. There's another issue like O-line and running back injuries. Yeah. And you're right. That guy should have caught it. That would have been a touchdown for them. So it's 27-17. They haven't updated the scoreboard yet. Let's see. Detroit can afford to trade away their punter. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I have to say that Dolphins defense really sucks here. What's going on? A pop knock. All right, Cliff D. I'm just telling you, bud. I'm trying not to suspend you. You can have an opinion, but now you asked to be blocked, and guess what? You just did, bud. You're gone. Just that quick. Just like that. All right. Sorry. I tried. I asked you if you would just stop with the idiocy. I don't like doing that, but when you just keep going, then we're going to have to block you. I don't think anyone can disagree with you, Mark. At this point, we're not a good team. We have a decent, pretty good offense right now. Well, you know what? Let's take that back. Can you say that with so many guys hurt? Can you say we're not a good team with so many people hurt? I mean, if the Dolphins' number one squad was out there on defense, if we had all our defensive backs playing, I think we'd see a different game. So the problem I think we're having is we haven't seen this team play as a unit. We're sticking in people to play certain holes, but it's not working. Matt, I don't think he was a Dolphin fan either. I think he might have been another YouTuber, by the way. I think that's possible. Hey, Ozone, yeah, the defense is terrible. No denying that. Now, some of you guys who've been here often, I don't block or delete opposing viewpoints. I don't do that. There's only one way you get blocked here, is if you spam or you attack another person in the comments. That's the only way you get blocked. If you say something to somebody else that's really derogatory, or if you spam. I invite opposing viewpoints. I like to have a perspective that's nonpartisan and we can engage. But if you're just making an ass of yourself, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Let's see. We need to find that stat. Do we have the most penalties in the league? I would hate to think that we have that. Hate that. You're welcome, Kyle. I just don't want anybody being attacked or people being a tool, Yeah, I understand that we're using third and fourth and fifth string cornerbacks. That's why I can't say the entire team sucks. I won't say the entire Dolphins defense sucks. I'll say they suck today with the guys that we have to play. But if I'm Chris Greer and I'm seeing what's going on in this field right now, my phone would be just blowing up. I'm looking to trade. Basically, there's a lot of trade bait on the Dolphins that I'd be looking to bring in some people. You got it. New defensive coordinator and possibly a new GM. What's your opinion, or any other person in here? Say it. All you guys can talk about that. I think that Chris Greer is trying to work with what he has. If teams don't have an interest in Gesicki or Ezukama or Cedric Wilson, you can't make them interested in it. I am a total Dolphins fan. No. No opposing viewpoint is welcome. Dude, you're way too partisan. We got way too much talent to not go somewhat all in this season. Make some trades, Greer. Yeah. The season, long time to go. I mean, we're only, in the 8th week here. So we have a long time to go. And maybe some of these guys will come back healthy and we can limp into the playoffs and pull off a 3 or 4 game run. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Hope the offense can unleash their second half performance against the Ravens. Defense just not playing well. The offense isn't. There's been no problem. They're scoring. I mean, we didn't score a touchdown in that last drive, but the offense is putting up points. This is 17 points in the first half, as you can see. 17 points in the first half isn't bad, except for when you give up 27. Scoring 17 points in the first half means you're on schedule to score 34 points, but you can't give up 54. That's the problem. Daryl, we will win. We'll be patient. I hope they're looking at game films right now on their tablets. And what they can see from the defensive side, there's a couple plays that I wish that Boyer looks at in the locker room. And those plays are when they pressured Goff. When they pressured Goff, things fell apart. He didn't play the way he was playing in the first quarter. In the second quarter, they had a couple plays where they pressured him, and boom, they broke him down. The thing that Mike McDaniel has to work on, and he needs to work on right away, is the discipline. I mean, you can't have these penalties. Somebody, I can't see it right now, but in the box score, but I can't imagine what the penalties are right now. Barry, I love our new head coach, but the penalty thing is a thing. He needs to address this and not in a nice way. Yeah, he can't be the buddy at this point. Now you need to start getting the kangaroo court together, finding these guys, hit him in the pocketbook. Tua as a captain, as a leader, now you need to get vocal. He's not a vocal type of guy. He needs to get in somebody's face right now. There's something wrong with this team. When you're lining up off sides, if you're lining up off sides, I got to put my foot in your ass. Boyer better be fired by the end of the season. Dark Dino. Been a fan since 1993. This is the best Miami Dolphins team since they started 4-0 in 1994. Injuries are the difference. They built a great team. Yeah, but now this is where you really, really have to show your mettle. You have to really show that you deserve to be out there as a coach because, yeah, you run into this kind of adversity. He wanted the adversity. He said adversity shows you where you are, where you're getting a good full glass of adversity right now. Let's see, Grandizer, what you got to say here? We got to so hope the 49ers lose out so we get super high pick. Trade down slowly, get more draft capital, get 2 stud quarterbacks, a center, backer, other needs. A very good draft could solve that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So there are options, but I don't want to rely on next year. I want this year to still finish. Does McD understand how to teach fundamental football or what? This is ridiculous. At this level of competition, you don't teach people not to commit penalties. You're getting paid a shitload of money. You're getting paid huge checks once a month. You need to know not to commit penalties. Someone shouldn't have to teach you, hey man, don't line up off sides. If you line up off sides, they're going to call a penalty. So don't put your head over the line of scrimmage. Don't put your head and cross the ball. You don't need fundamentals to be taught that. You just need discipline. Oh, I'm too close. I need to back off. Damn. Unbelievable. Eric, let's see. Eric Flowers was okay at guard. I would have rather had Jack Conklin that year in 2020. Yeah, but your post cover the score. I will check somewhere else. Dude, I only take these comments like this during breaks. So if you want to check somewhere else because you couldn't see the score, I'm sorry. The score is right there. It's 27-17. We're in a half. Jeez, people. Let's see here. You build from the lines out. We have nothing on either side. Same old Dolphins, 8-9, no playoffs. I can't accept that. I don't think that. David, the scoreboard is there. It's just that right now during the half, I'm taking comments. It's 27-17. We get the ball when they come back. Trust me, when the play is going, scoreboard's there. Put the score. What is it with the scoreboard? It's not going to change anytime soon. Look. It's 27-17. It's halftime. Nothing is going to change in the next couple minutes. You're not going to see me blocking the scoreboard when the second half comes on. So take a mental note. It's 27-17, but it's halftime. There's nothing else there for you to look at. It's 27-17. I don't get it, man. All right, so let's see. Boom, we go through here. Coaches and captains. Yep, coaches and captains need to stop being nice guys and be the taskmasters. Absolutely. What's up, True Fan? I appreciate you guys for being here as well. Let's see here. So what's the score? You're kidding me, right? You are kidding. Just tell me you're kidding. After I just said it was 27-17. Jesus. I'm still proud of Tua. Defense, get your head in the game. Yeah, absolutely. First thing foremost, coming back from the half, we got to score. No if, ands, or buts. We got to score. Then we got to make a stop. Yep, 27 points to Detroit is definitely a good grief thing. And especially since defense hasn't really been able to stop anybody yet. What do I do? Why won't the score change during halftime? Really, Barry? Yeah, I know. I sometimes I talk out of my ass. The score could change during halftime. These people are nuts, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Let's see here. What did you say here? Do I take donations other than YouTube? I didn't know that YouTube took 30% of Super Chats. No, I know some of these guys have Patreons and stuff like that. I'm really, really not into it for the money. I do this because it's fun. Whatever tips and Super Chats I get, it's a big deal. And I greatly appreciate it. And it helps me continue to give away free tickets and free tickets. I'll come back to that again. I forgot. I need to put this up so you guys can see this. Okay. Oh, I got to take the scoreboard off too. All right. So if you want to win free tickets to the Cleveland Browns game, go to windolphinstickets.com. windolphinstickets.com. I give away free tickets to every home game. It started off they were just doing one, but now we're doing them to all the home games, courtesy of Clean the World Foundation and you guys. You guys really help me to go ahead and give away those tickets. A lot of people, with everything, the way the economy is right now, there are so many Dolphins fans out there that can't get to the games because they're so doggone expensive. So what we decided to do was, hey, listen, let's go ahead and do something about that. We just gave away a pair to the home game against the Steelers. Christian P. from Fort Myers, great guy, took his family there, had a great time. I posted some of the pictures. Next week, November 5th, we've got the Bears. It's their away game. 13th is going to be the Cleveland Browns game, so we're going to give away tickets for that game as well. So that's where, when you give a super chat or donate or anything like that, I don't really change. I may do some more stuff in the background, but I'm not looking to do that or take donations for myself. I'm looking to do that with charity and different things of that nature. So anything you could do to help people see the games, greatly appreciated. All right, guys. They just kicked the ball off while I was telling you about windolphintickets.com. Here we go. Yeah, injuries have really hurt the Dolphins this year. Yeah. But you know what? It's a part of the game. It's part of the game. All right, here we go. Kicked off. We got the ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And here we go. Play action pass. He's got plenty of time. He finds, is that Gesicki? He finds Gesicki for about a 20-yard pass play.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
And that play, when you guys see the replay of it, I can't think of a more accurate ball. He threw that between 3 defenders. I mean, the window for that pass was just so tight, and he got it there to Gesicki. Great pass. Absolutely great pass. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to be about on the 45-yard line. Sherfield in motion. Quick pitch to, is that Raheem? Raheem Mostert's back in, thankfully. And he gets 5 or 6 on that first play. Quick pitch. So whatever they did when they went in the locker room, Raheem Mostert's back out there. Whew. Thankfully, he's not really hurt. There were 592 combined yards in the first half, most in the NFL this season. 0 punts, 9 total possessions, 5 touchdowns, 3 field goals, no defense. Okay, we get that straight, no defense. 2nd and 5 from the 50-yard line. Tua is back in the shotgun. And he does play action. He's looking deep. And he nails, is that Tyreek? Tyreek for about another 15 or 20 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Watching how Tua is placing this ball down the field. I mean, where the receivers turn around, the ball is right there. Don't talk to me about Tua not being QB1. You're an idiot. Great play. Great play. Right down the field. This is what they needed to have coming out of the locker room. Offense has been on. Tyreek's got 160 yards in the game so far. He's under center. He hands up, play action. He rolls right. He gets the ball to Tyreek. Tyreek stutter steps and gets about 7 yards on that rollout. Can't believe Tyreek's had about 169 yards for the game so far. Unbelievable. This guy's going to hit 2,000 yards if we're lucky. He's going to hit 2,000 yards. Yeah, you're right, Tom. It is very interesting seeing a left-handed quarterback roll to his right. Absolutely interesting seeing that. All right, so it's 2nd and 7. Tyreek only got 3 on that play. Let's see what we dial up here. Okay, Tua's in a shotgun. They're changing the play. Guys are looking at their helmets, trying to see what's going on. Here's the snap. Quick pitch to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert busts through for about 15 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Wow, that was a nice run. That was a really nice run. And it must feel really comfortable when you got big Teron Armstead out in front of you just plowing away. He just ate up, just pancaked the cornerback that was trying to stop that play. Love to see the big guys out there. Of course, I brag about offensive linemen, but Teron Armstead, big toe no-show, man, he blew that guy out of there. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15. Dolphins have gone right down the field. Tyreek's going in motion. Handoff again to Mostert. He breaks it about 1 yard. He took a stutter step and moved to the left, and I thought he was going to break that wide open, but he didn't. They stopped him. Yeah, I agree. Raheem Mostert can definitely be a beast when he gets the ball and when they blocked for him. That play didn't have any place to go. They sat on him. 2nd and 10. I think that these linebackers, if they come in and put Raheem Mostert out there, they're not going to stick with him. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 15. Tyreek's in motion. Play action. He rolls to his right again. Oh, he's running. Get down to it. Good job. He slid down at about the 10-yard line. You see Tua out there running, your heart just stops. Which we shouldn't feel that way. He's a competitor. He's an athlete. He should know his capabilities, but he knows he can't take these big hits. And if these guys get the shot, they're going to take it. They're going to go for him. But he ran for about, I'd say, 5 or 6 yards. 4 yards are going to give him. So it's 3rd and 6 from about the, I'd say, 12. Big play here. All right, guys, don't be stupid. If we have to get 3, we get 3. Ball is on the 12-yard line. 3rd and 6. Tua is in a shotgun. He throws. He's got, Sherfield, touchdown. That should be a touchdown. What'd they call it? Are they calling him down? Oh, wow. How are we not getting that play? He reached out after he caught the slant pass. Come on, man. Look at this. Okay, here's the replay. Here it is. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Roll that back. Look at that up in the booth. That's a touchdown. Are we not going to look at that? Are you kidding me? They're not going to call it. He's not going to call a challenge on that? Wow. And now we got a flag. If we're going to get pushed back on this and we didn't challenge that play, McDaniel, that's on you. Wow. Oh, now it's offsides on the Lions. Oh gosh. This is crazy. Yeah, Tony, do you think he should have challenged that? That's a question I got from you guys. You saw the replay. Should he have challenged that? Now it's going to be 1st and goal with about this much to go. This is where, as an offensive lineman, he's like, just run the damn ball behind me. Get behind my ass and run this ball. But no, Tua's in a shotgun, all by himself, empty backfield. What the hell are you? Oh, there they did. I think they were ready for it. Now we got flags on the field again. What are they gonna call? So what happened was Alex Ingold pulled up, got behind the center while Tua was in the shotgun. And it's all offsides against Detroit. We're going to decline that. We're going to call
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
So we're going to call that a touchdown, and was a touchdown. Alex Ingold busts through the line for that touchdown, but I'm still stuck, as I see a bunch of you guys are seeing it. I'm still stuck on the non-challenge on the catch by Sherfield. That was a touchdown. I'm not sure why Mike McDaniel didn't challenge that. I mean, maybe he thought he wanted to keep the challenge for later on or something, but man, it doesn't make any sense at all why he would have not challenged that play and risk a penalty or something, or a turnover. Man. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mike, haven't seen you in a while. Mike Litteris says he should have had someone in his ear to tell him to challenge it. If not, that's on McDaniel. Yep. That's it. Someone should have said from up top, challenge it. That's a touchdown, bud. Challenge it. And he didn't challenge it. I love to see Alex Ingold fired up after he scored that touchdown. That's the kind of stuff you want to hear this guy. Bro, is McDaniel blind? Challenge, absolutely. Jimbo Kenobitz, challenge. We all saw it. He's got a better vantage point with his guys upstairs. Why did you not challenge that and risk a fumble or turnover, a penalty? That was insane. You got to make that call. I mean, this not being challenged to me is as bad as not taking the 3 points last week and risking that. I don't understand, man. Yep, can't take a chance. Can't take a chance of not challenging. Not to mention a passing TD. Unbelievable. Download. So I guess you guys saw the same thing I did. You got to challenge that play. You got to challenge that play. After bake, these refs are indeed garbage. They're calling so much stupid stuff. Richie Williams, you saw it too. Yeah, it was a clear touchdown. Clearly a touchdown. They didn't want to let Tua break Marino's single game TD record. Is the coach breaking from the onslaught of ESPN and NFL? I don't know. I mean, at some point, he's got to start taking more control and just instead of letting this stuff happen. You're right. I mean, he's got to hear it from the fans. Get your head out of your ass. You got to challenge that play. Yes, the touchdown happened, but you got to challenge that play. You have to. I mean, probably the faith in his team to get into the red zone challenge flag could be used later in the game when it's needed more. You were down by 10 points. Don't wait. You got to score. A penalty or a turnover and you're done. All right, here's a kick. Jason Sanders kicks it into the end zone. All right. Come on. Can we get a stop? Like we said, the concept of a defensive stop here. Let's see if Boyer did any adjustments at halftime. I mean, we're talking about a 1-5 team here, and we're sitting on the edge of our seats. This isn't cool. Take note, the Dolphins have scored on every possession. There has been I don't think either team has punted yet. Detroit lined up for a punt, then they faked it. Jared Goff throws a quick pass, complete for about 6 or 7 yards. Just a quick dink. Quick snap, too, by the way. All right, 2nd and 4. Defense didn't seem to be ready for that play. It was a smart call by Dan Campbell. All right, so now he's in the shotgun. He moves up to the line of scrimmage. He's still at the line of scrimmage. He gets a snap, handoff to the running back who breaks it outside, breaks the tackle for the first down. Got about 7 or 8 yards. Somebody came flying in, one of the defensive backs, to take him down before the first down, but completely whiffed on a tackle. Actually, it was 55. Let me see. Yep, 55. That's Baker. Yep, Jerome Baker. Completely whiffed on the tackle. All right, 1st and 10 again. Right now, Detroit has 339 total yards. Dolphins have 341. Okay, we got illegal motion, illegal procedure, whatever you want to call it. Detroit, entire line, missed the count. So we get a break finally. False start, illegal procedure, illegal whatever, formation, call it all the same thing. They have like 7 penalties for the same thing. But it's going to be 1st and 15. Great opportunity for a stop here. If I'm Boyer, I'm sending somebody on a blitz here. 1st and 15, take a shot at Goff. He's in a shotgun. Let's see what happens. Tight end in motion. They just hand it off, basically off the middle. Their halfback runs outside for about 2 yards. So it's going to be, wait, we got another flag. This referee must want some screen time. Oh, now it's holding. So now it's going to be 1st and about 25 yards. Oh, man. It's on their tackle. I think he was a 1st-round tackle, Sewell. Yep, he held. Oh, yeah. When you see the jersey do this, pretty easy for a ref to see it. So at that time, I can't blame it on the refs doing too much. He did hold Seiler pretty evidently. You could see it. 1st and 25. No pass interference. No face mask. Don't beat yourself here. You got these guys in a hole. You got a 1-5 team in a deep hole. All right, Goff is in shotgun. You better bring some heat on him. Don't let him throw back. Just sit back there and throw. Oh, now we got another penalty. False start again. Now it's 1st and 30. The only thing that's going to beat you on this series is yourself. There's no way they're going to get 30 yards for a first down if you play some defense here. So just don't do one of the flagrant penalties that gives them an automatic first down. Please just don't do that. There are only a few automatic first downs. Pass interference, face mask, that kind of stuff. Here we go. 1st and 30. And they're still lined up in a shotgun, so Goff's going to take a shot. And he does. He threw the ball, and it got tipped at the line of scrimmage. So our guys are getting their hands up. 2nd and 30. I cannot believe, and this is maybe why he's coaching Detroit, I can't believe Dan Campbell is staring at a 2nd and 30 or even a 1st and 30 with the lead and sitting back there and telling Jared Goff to take some shots. This is where you run a couple things up the center, abort this drive, and keep moving. But he's back in shotgun again. Plays off. He's sitting back there, and he dumps it off to the halfback. Just tackle, guys. All right, got him. So it's going to be 3rd and who cares? Can we just say that? 3rd and who cares? Stop him here, and you get these guys off the field. This is it. This is where the Dolphins can turn this around. All right. 3rd and 27. You're going to have 6 or 7 guys back. You're going to have 3 or 4 guys rushing. Just don't do a flagrant foul. Here's a snap. Goff is back to throw. They throw it off to the halfback who's dancing around out there and goes for like 4 or 5 yards. Great defensive series. Helped a lot by the guys in the striped shirts, but we'll take it. Get them off the field. It's 4th down, and we should get some good field position out of this as well. I've seen so much yellow, I thought we had 3 teams on the field for a minute. Yeah, I know, man. There's some serious penalties. Absolutely freedom bear. Great start to the second half. Hawkins says, let's go Tua. Man, here we go. So we're going to get a punt. We'll probably get a stoppage of play. I'll come back to some more comments. Let's see. Good kick all the way down to R20. Cedric Wilson has the ball. He's running to the outside. He's going to go down. Good hit. He's going to go down at about the 23 or 24 yard line. Great punt. I thought we'd have the ball easily on the 35 or 40, but great punt. All right. Hey, Michelle. Thanks for joining again. Two are going to go for 500 again today. You're going to have to. It seems like they're setting him up to do that. That's for sure. Henry with the big understatement of the day. Dolphins need this win. You're absolutely right, my friend. We did it, guys. We got a punt. Had some help. Guys in a striped shirt really helped us out there. Pushed them way back. They did some stupid bonehead things, but all right. So let's go ahead and score. Got to score here. Tony, this is where we take the lead. We should hope so. At least get the field goal. Just keep scoring. Just keep scoring. Let's see. This goes there. Phil. What'd you say here? Finn's got to dominate game from here. I'm out of nails to bite. This. You're absolutely right. This is where we have to start seeing, these guys dominate. Let's see. We have to remember that when Boyer faced Goff, he had a different defense. True. Very true. Maybe this gives the defense some confidence. Yeah. I think they realize, what's that noise? My wife's in the other room. I just heard some noise. Let's see. We need this win. Time for X to stand up and say enough. He is our leader on defense. Time to ball out and save our season. It only gets more difficult down the stretch. We need the next 3 games. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tua is on track to repeat his second half performance against the Ravens. Seems that way for sure. You may, Justin. Tua looking good. I want to see more deep balls from him. Yeah, we may indeed see some deep balls from Tua. They haven't shown the ability to stop him. He has had a couple underthrown passes, but they were complete. They weren't almost interceptions. I think that's the biggest fun thing I've heard many times. Time to earn those paychecks. You're absolutely right. All right, here we go. They're coming back in from the break. I've never been to Detroit. Never really had a desire to go to Detroit, but they're showing some pictures. I guess every town has some good things to it. It's a beautiful day. We are definitely a second half team if the defense keeps doing what they've been doing. Absolutely. So here we go. First play. He rolls out play action, and he catches, who's that? Jalen Waddle for about a 15-yarder.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
They're doing a lot of bootlegs with Tua, getting both to the right and to the left. And they're naked bootlegs, which I can't believe these guys are falling for it the way they do. But Jalen Waddle went up and just really got that ball. Hope he didn't overextend himself. No, he's back in the huddle. So it's 1st and 10. Jalen and Tyreek have been playing unbelievable ball today. We're at about the 48-yard line. Play action pass. And he tried to hit Tyreek over the middle. I think that one was on Tyreek. He missed it and looked like it hit Tyreek in the hands, and Tyreek dropped it. Maybe a little high, tad high. Let's see on the replay what happened here. Tyreek was open. He got it in the window. Oh, it looked like it may have been tipped. Was it? Yeah, it was tipped. All right, so nobody had a problem there. 2nd and 10. 44 Rodriguez is a little linebacker. He's only 5'11", so he got up on that play. Tyreek, Tua is in a shotgun. Oh, no, they're going to call a penalty on that for sure. They didn't? All right, it looked like they had 2 men in motion, but they let it go. New guy, Braylon, caught the pass for about a 4-yard gain. So let's see what happens there. It was an ugly play. Gotta have this. What do you guys think? Every time he runs the ball, my heart rate goes up. I think all of us do when we see Tua run the ball. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 from about the 44-yard line. He's got time. He's throwing it. He's running it. He's got wide open room to run. He's still running. Nice down. Wow.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
That time Tua ran for about 25 yards. I couldn't speak. I'm sorry. I blew that as a person who's trying to make calls here. It just terrified me watching him run in the open field. He saw the opening. He got the first down, and he said, screw it. I'm going to run for some more. I'm going to get some more yards here. And got like 10 extra yards on the play as well. Competitor, the Samoan sniper. But he shouldn't be QB1. He's under center. Handoff to Raheem Mostert. Waited. I love what he did there. He waited for the block. He waited for the play to develop, and he hit the hole for about, I'd say, 4 yards on that. If he had ran full speed, that play was going nowhere. He waited for it to develop, and he hit it. All right. Good going. Yep, he got 4 yards. That's what I said. So it's now 2nd and 6. Let's see what we got here. Yes, first down from the Samoan sniper for sure. All right, 2nd and 6. Tua's in the shotgun. Inside handoff fake. We got our end around with Tyreek. He looks to have some yards. He's gonna get the first down. He got about 12 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Oh, we got some fisticuffs. Don't get thrown out the game, Tyreek. No penalties. Get your ass back on the sidelines or in the huddle. This guy was giving Sherfield some lip. Tua didn't like it. I'm not Tua. Tyreek didn't like it and jumped in his face. And then he realized, hey, man, we can't afford penalties right now. And these guys are probably looking for a reason to call a penalty on the Miami Dolphins as they're driving. All right, here we go. 1:47 left. 1:40. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. There's a snap. Inside handoff. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's Mostert or... Who is it? Yep, that's Mostert for about another 4 yards before he's wrestled down by Hutchinson. Yeah, wasn't that kind of funny? Were you laughing too? You seen Tyreek getting that big guy's face, but he's not backing down. He's not backing down. He's showing some fight. I need some Cheetos. Absolutely. I could use some Cheetos right now. I'm getting hungry again. All right, 2nd and 6, 1:05 left in a quarter. They're on about the 14-yard line. Tua is under center. Takes a snap, play action, rolls to his right, throws it to Mostert for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 right here. That play was really weird. Tua did a play action and roll to his right without anybody, basically a blind bootleg, naked bootleg, and then threw the pass to the guy he did the play action to. That was some complicated shit going on right there. Yeah, you're noticing this too. Drew is saying this. Let me get this before the play. That McDaniel is obviously slowing it down, giving the defense time to rest. So it's 3rd and 3. Tua's in a shotgun. Back to pass. Nobody's open. And he hit. Did he catch it? Gesicki going to do the gritty? Touchdown.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
When you see the replay of these plays, the placement of the ball by Tua, he is back. He was rusty as hell last week, but he's back. Now, who's on the ground here hurt? 74. That's Eichenberg. Eichenberg is laid out on the ground. He's hurt on that play. Man, we just don't have the bodies to fill all these holes. Man. No one dared to commit a penalty under Shula. Yeah, Shula was definitely a disciplinarian. He ran that team just like your dad used to run your house. Absolutely. We got a game, boys. Absolutely, we got a game, as Freedom Bear says here. I think we always had a game. It just was slipping away from us the way that, these guys were playing. Yeah, Tom, Eichenberg doesn't look good. I haven't seen the replay to see how he got hurt. Hopefully it's not serious, but, man, 30-27 Dolphins, absolutely. Actually, they haven't updated the scoreboard yet, but yes, it's going to be 31-27, so it's a 2-score game at this point. That's no big loss. Eichenberg can be replaced by a traffic code for the safe reduction. Ouch, man, that hurts really bad. You said the boy's worth nothing out there. You see the sign over here? Yeah. That's my Notre Dame sign back there. I'm a big Notre Dame fan, so I loved the game yesterday. And Eichenberg did well at Notre Dame. He's not doing as well with the Dolphins, but I'd hate to see any player get hurt. James Steele, you're absolutely right. Just need to play some defense. Absolutely. Yep, I was bad. I said 31 was a 2-score game. You are right. They are still within 1 score with a touchdown. Absolutely. Oh, there we go, John. You're an ND fan too. You must have loved the game yesterday. First play of the game. For those of you who aren't an ND fan, let me just talk to John right here. First play of the game. Syracuse goes back to pass. We get a pick 6 on the first play of the game. Whew. It's been a long way back for us Notre Dame fans, but I digress. We'll talk about that stuff later. Oh boy. Eichenberg's being taken off on a stretcher. This isn't good. So it must have been a really gross injury, because they're saying they're not going to show the injury on the field. So it must have been really bad with his leg. Man. I hate to see that. Is it going to be Little? Is Austin Jackson back? I didn't see him on the inactive list. Maybe it'll be Austin Jackson. I'm not sure. Or maybe what they'll do is move the new guy, Snell, into guard and put Austin Jackson, if he's available, back out on tackle. Or put Little back on tackle. I don't know. At this point, Applebaum's going to have to pull some magic out of his hat. Did any of you guys see the injury? Let me know what it looked like. I mean, how bad was it? Let's see. Tony says, when I was a kid growing up in New York, we got the Notre Dame replay every Sunday morning. I grew up a Notre Dame fan. Oh, yeah. ND, baby. ND. Gotta like that. Patriots are beating the Jets 19-10. Good. Okay. Robert Jones in now. I'm not sure how Applebaum's going to work this line right now. Yeah, he may move Snell into guard and move Austin Jackson if he's available to right tackle. May put Greg Little at tackle. May put Greg Little at guard. Right now, don't know. So what happened to? Did anyone see the injury? I can't do a replay right now, but I can't see it. They said it's real bad. It's so bad they wouldn't show it again. So that tells me, his leg must have popped or something. I can't even speculate. I didn't see it. I didn't see him go down, but it must be pretty bad. So you're a Buckeyes fan. Yeah, okay. I can see that. They're looking real tough this year. You know, I think what I'm going to do is start talking, now that we're really into the meat of the college season, on some of the off days, start talking about some college teams. Start talking about the Buckeyes, Notre Dame, Bama, Tennessee. Tennessee has been playing some unbelievable football. I mean, I don't know if you guys follow college football, but yesterday what happened, Kansas State opened a can of whoop ass over on Oklahoma State. So let's do some college. What do you guys say? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to hear about college football? You want to hear about some other things than the Dolphins? I'd love to make videos on other things other than the Dolphins 7 days a week, but you guys tell me. I'm still waiting to hear something about, don't know what happened to Eichenberg. So, yeah, haters can't question Tua anymore. Franchise QB all day. I hope Liam is okay, but it doesn't look good. Tua learned to steal a base. Yes, he's sliding. He's definitely sliding right now. So we're going to take the lead here. Extra point is up, and it's good. Yeah, John, good. I'm glad that we got some college football fans in here. Yeah, we're starting to get to that time of the season where college football is really heating up, and you can see who's going to be tops. Alabama, I hope they don't win again, but we'll see. Notre Dame's not going to be in the top 10, but at least it's still fun to watch for me. JoJo Monte, you haven't spoke up all day, but you're like, I'm not interested in college football. Wow. So what else are you interested in besides the Dolphins? You interested in seeing like our scouting report on future teams, things of that nature? I think that would be pretty cool. Bowl season. Yeah, bowl season is awesome. A game a day or more. Yep, definitely going to hit some of that stuff up. I'm a big Florida Gator fan. We got slammed by Georgia. Don't worry, everybody's getting slammed by Georgia these days. Kirby's got it going on in Georgia. Yes, CJ Carr will be awesome. New quarterback coming in for Notre Dame. All right, guys, back to the Dolphins. If you hear anything on Eichenberg, let me know. And thanks, Mike. I am not abandoning the post for the Dolphins. Don't worry about that. All right, this kickoff, really weird here, didn't go through the end zone. Something Dolphins may try again because they tried to run it back and they got stuck basically on about the 15-yard line. Zach Johnson, where'd you go? Okay, here it goes. Jack Johnson says he is a diehard Dolphins fan and a diehard Seminoles fan and a diehard Duke fan. Sorry about Duke. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line, 15.5. Jared Goff back to pass, all kinds of time. He throws it to his tight end for about I'd say a 5 or 6 yard gain. And then, yes, they did, Antonio. They did throw blitz in that pass, and it looked like that. Jalen Phillips was almost there. Anybody else see what happened to Eichenberg as we get to the end of the third here? I feel if Tua gets another major injury or concussion, the pressure for him to retire would be too great, especially from parents, blah, 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 blah. This is football. We all took a chance when we step on that field, whether you played 20 years ago, 30 years ago, or yesterday. I've had concussions. I don't consider myself a blithering idiot. I played after I had concussions. Back then, they would do the old 2 fingers, who's president, what day is it, go back in. So you played with a concussion. Some guys, unfortunately, respond different than other guys. Some guys have bigger, harder heads, I guess. But it's football. Unless we're going to play flag football, the risk of concussion is always going to be there. Always. I'm a fan from LA since 90s. All players sitting down, put them in. They want to show they can play. We'll win lots of talent on the bleacher. Okay. 0 blitz all day, baby. Absolutely. I'm telling you, if they put pressure on Jared Goff, it will pay off. Go Huskers! Wow, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Huskers, Just got rid of Scott Frost? Wow. He will put his parents back on a flight to the island. I've talked to a lot of people from Samoa, a lot of the brothers over there in Hawaii, and they all say the same thing, that the entire culture, the whole family is just warrior to the end. I mean, that's what the Samoan culture is. I don't see him laying down unless he has to. But then again, he did just get married. Y'all know what that means. Still got a lot of faith in this football team, starting to play complimentary football. Prayers for Eichenberg. Doesn't want to see that happen to any athlete. Mahalo right there. Mahalo to you too as well. And aloha as well. Mahalo means thank you. Aloha. And thanks for being part of this ohana. Some of you guys aren't understanding some of these words, but ohana means family. Mahalo means thank you. And aloha means hello. But yeah. You want Scott Frost back at UCF? Why? Hey, those Dolphins channel was hitting on tune at first, and now I'm sure they're changing their tune. Yeah, probably for sure. You know why? It's fly-by-night kind of crap going on there. All right, so it's going to be, let's see here, second and 5. Jared Goff hands off a play to the middle. They're going to get a first down on that play. Yeah, our defense just played a little bit soft on that one. Soltron, you're a diehard Bama fan. I'm telling you, I've been hit up and messaged by so many people to talk about college football too, because almost all of us went to college somewhere and are also college football fans. So yeah, thanks. I'm going to do it. I didn't know this. Talofa means hi in Samoan. Talofa. I will remember that. All right, we got a flag on the play. The referees are letting everybody know they're back in the game. And we got a legal procedure. Back them up another 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 15. I love that these guys are getting pushed back. Fourth quarter, 14-27. Field goal will not help them. They're going to have to go all the way unless they take a field goal and then figure out they can score in another possession. They're showing the score on the play here. Minnesota just scored on the Cardinals. Is 21-17. All right, Jared Goff is back in a shotgun, 1st and 15. He's got the ball. Good pressure. He's running. Hit him. Oh, he slid. Okay. All right. Don't call a penalty on this. He was already, okay. All right, so Jared Goff ran for about 5 or 6 yards. He went down on the slide. One of the Dolphins D-backs hit him. They were looking for a flag for unnecessary roughness. Did not get called because the guy was coming in at him at the same time that Jared Goff went down. But don't think they won't take a shot at Tua if they get a chance. 2nd and 12. All right, so 2nd and 12. Jared Goff is in a shotgun. These announcers suck, by the way. Good pressure. He's going deep. He's got somebody open. Nice play. Nice play by 27. Who's 27? Keon Crossan with a great play. At the last minute, he got his arm in there to deflect the ball. No, God. They called offsides on the Dolphins. I don't get it, man. How can you line up offsides? And this one was on Xavier Howard, a defensive back. A defensive back lined up offsides on this play. 2nd and 7. Just gave him 5 yards. 2nd and 7. Goff is under center. Here's a snap. Handoff to the running back. Moving to the right side. And they take him down for a loss. He's probably going to lose 3 yards on that. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and 15 or whatever. Now it's 3rd and 10. What a dumb play. How can you possibly line up offsides? Makes absolutely no sense. Played a lot of football in my days. It's literally impossible to line up offsides if you're not paying attention. The first thing you do is turn your head and see where the ball is. 3rd and 9. Let's get off the field here. We're showing blitz. Shotgun. And he comes around in. He's going to get sacked. Great play. Who is that? Seiler with the big sack. Defense showed up, getting off the field on 4th down here. Gotta love that. They showed up on this series. They tried to blow it with an offsides penalty, but they showed up. Great play. Yep, Pablo, big time sack. Let's go defense. Absolutely. Seiler with the big play, Tony. You're absolutely right. These refs are flag happy. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen in a game so many offsides penalties called on the way that people are lining up. Well, they actually had to punt this time, so this one's going to go down to about the 20-yard line. Cedric Wilson is getting some yards, still running. We got a penalty, so we're going to have block in the back. He got up to about the 45, but the flag went way back, so we're going to be backed up. They're going to call this on us probably. It's going to be probably blocking in the back. Let's see what it is. Yep, blocking in the back. So they're going to push us way back. It's usually from the spot of the foul. So, all right, so we're going to go to timeout here. It's commercial. We're back. And now we don't know who's going to be playing on the offensive line right now. It's going to be interesting. Let's see right here. Legal block in the back. Yep, Tom, that's what they did. You almost know that's the flag. When you see that flag on a play like that, you can almost be sure it's blocking in the back. Yep. Let's see what we got going on here. These refs are flag happy. Absolutely. I've never seen anything like this. Completely flag happy. All right, guess our team's the one with grit. Let's kill this clock. Dark Dino says. Dark Dino, you're absolutely right. I don't know if you can kill the clock with 12:06 left, but you sure can push this thing to the point where if you score a touchdown here, it's going to be mighty tough for Detroit to come back. Mighty tough. Dude, what are you talking about? Trade Xavier Howard? Why would you even say that? Okay. James Steele, you're absolutely right. The defense is finally starting to play. The killer instinct you're talking about right now. Go for the jugular. Do not let up. Tua's having a great game. Tyreek is having a great game. Gesicki is having a good game. Waddle is having a great game. Everybody seems to be on point. But, you got to wonder, having Eichenberg out of the game right now, what's going to happen. If they plug that hole and they got somebody in there who can block, yeah. But I think what you're going to see is a little, be careful here. This guy, whoever's coming in, probably hasn't played. See what happens. Yeah, kick him in the teeth. But before we can kick him in the teeth, we need to know who's plugging Eichenberg's spot. That's going to be a big, and if on the other side, if I'm Dan Campbell and I know that Eichenberg is gone and you have to put in a replacement left guard, I'm sending somebody in that gap. I'm putting somebody in that gap and I'm sending a couple people. I need to confuse that left guard. So I'm giving you a little inside baseball here. You're going to see stunts. You got Aiden Hutchinson out here on the right side who's been getting beat up by Teron Armstead most of the game. Now you want to stunt a guard in there. Stunt against this new guard and see if he can stop you. Let's see who they got. All right, guys. Fourth quarter, Samoans are strong. Yes, they are. There's no doubt about that. Samoans are strong. I can't see who's playing left guard. They're not saying it right now. But Tua is under center, which I would think. You think you can do a running play here? Yep. And he runs it. Raheem Mostert gets out there for about 12 or 14 yards. And what he did, just so you know, he ran to Eichenberg's hole.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
I mean, he ran right where Eichenberg would be, so he knew they would test that hole as well, maybe with the stunt, exploit the stunt. Not sure who the guard is. I can't see a number yet. If you guys can see a number, who's the left guard right now? 65, so it is Little, right? 65 is Little? Yep. No, Robert Jones is in at left guard. He blew that guy out that play. All right, 1st and 10, Tua is in a shotgun. He throws a quick slant to Tyreek, goes nowhere. I mean, not a slant. Quick, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess he was going to try and cut in, but it went nowhere. Those plays don't work. Tua has to realize when these guys are up on the line of scrimmage and you're not getting any block by Waddle, that will only work if the receiver in front of the guy you're throwing to blocks, and Waddle got beat. So now it's 2nd and 12. That's okay. You know why? The clock's still running. Take some time off. 2nd and 12, he's under center. Probably going to see some play action here. I would. Boom. Exactly. Play action play. Wide open is Waddle for about a 10 or 15 yard gain.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Some of you guys may say, how did you know that's what they were going to do? When you start looking at formations and you look at like what the offensive line is doing, it becomes kind of apparent what kind of play is coming. You can't call it all the time, but a lot of times if you're seeing it from this angle, you can tell what play is coming. Tyreek is off the field on an equipment problem. They're trying to fix his helmet, so he's off the field right now. Jalen Waddle just went over 100 yards receiving. Clock is still ticking. Hand it off here. Give Mostert some running. Yep, boom, exactly. That's what they're doing. Mostert got tackled, got hit pretty hard. Maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain. My wife always used to yell at me. She goes, I ruin the game for her sometimes when we're watching TV or at a game. I'm like, oh, they're going to run this play right here. If you know the offense that someone's running and you can understand that the sit down and distance and situation, sometimes it can become pretty easy to see what's going to happen. She makes me shut up when we have friends over or something, though, because I blow it for people. All right, so Tyreek has 10 catches for 161. Waddle has 8 for 106. 2nd and 10. We're on about the 48-yard line going in. Inside handoff to Chase Edmonds. That's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go for maybe 1.5. But what it does is it keeps the clock running. So what Mike McDaniel is doing right now is basically trying to get some time off the clock, keep them in a position where either, what was that? Either Tyreek or Waddle can catch a pass here. It's 3rd and 8. Let's see what happens here. Come on. I agree with you, Richie. The Edmonds pickup has been a letdown thus far. Absolutely has. All right, 3rd and 8 from about the 46-yard line. Tyreek goes in motion. They're going to have to call a penalty on that. It looked like Tua didn't understand the snap count or whatever. He was moving forward while the ball was being snapped, so that's going to be illegal motion. Yeah, Tua wasn't ready. Told you. Yeah, he snapped it on the wrong count. So what are they going to call? They're going to call penalty. Everybody was discombobulated. The snap count wasn't what certain people thought. Oh, they took the play. So it's 4th down. They declined the penalty because it wasn't a dead ball foul. Yeah, so Mike McDaniel's like, wait a second, how are you going to call him a legal procedure and call it a play foul instead of a dead ball foul? Wow. All right. Yeah, that was bad. All right, 4th and 8, we got a punt. Defense is going to have to make a stop. Here we go. Good snap. Kick is up. First punt, and he catches the ball at about the 10-yard line and is taken down right there on the 11 by Keon Crossen with a great coverage play there. All right, let's look at some more stuff here. Ref hating, they don't want us to win, but in the face, we're going to win if they're betting low key. Yeah, that just was a stupid call, but I'm sure they'll explain it. Donald Gooseman says Edmonds is a bust. Thus far, he looks so good with the Cardinals. I don't know what is happening with him. These refs are morons. Yeah, they're just. Can you guys look? Anyone got access to the box score real quick? Tell me how many penalties they've called. Man, it's ridiculous. Dolphins need players like Jason Taylor, Zach Thomas, and Cam Wake on defense, and offensive O-lineman and good running back. That's a lot of people you want on your menu right there. But I think that Jalen Phillips, I'm not saying he could be as good as Jason Taylor, but he's gonna be something. He's evolving. Zach Thomas. I mean, we were told that a few of these linebackers, including Channing Tindall, we're gonna be able to play, but we haven't seen. And obviously Cam Wake on defense, Christian Wilkins and Seiler are doing a great job. Do we need D-backs? No, we need healthy D-backs. Let's see what's here. What's my favorite color? Maybe because I'm a psycho football player in my past. Red would be my favorite color. Let's see what we got here. Waddle needs to hook up with boy Luther Glover, who's Tyreek's strength coach the last 5 years. Turn that little dude into a tank like Reek. Yeah, I don't think Waddle is that kind of physical player as Tyreek is, but yeah, Tyreek, he's a beast, absolute beast. You've seen some of his training videos. Let's see what we got here. Need to be aggressive there. Tua completing 80%, and you run on first and second down. Yeah, he's trying to take some time off the clock. That's obviously what he's trying to do at this point. No, we're not allowed to show good replays. I do that when we do the recap, and they do allow us to do some breakdowns of plays afterwards, but you can't show any of the live broadcasts or they will put you in YouTube jail. All right. So we got 8 minutes and 19 seconds left. One good stop here could be the game. One good stop. All right, so they're on their own 12-yard line. Goff runs a play action. He gets hit after he throws the ball, but he throws it for about an 8 or 9 yard gain. Not sure if he got out of bounds, if he stopped the clock or not. Second and 2, clock is still running. 8:03, 8:02, 8:01. Defense must stop and go 3 and out. Yeah, we'd like to see it. So I'm looking at I'm going to save this for the play breakage. He hands off to the right-hand side, goes for the first down and more. All right, so enemy of credulity looked it up. 6 penalties for the Dolphins for 50 yards. 6 penalties on Detroit for 30. That's 12 penalties. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right. Coaches need to... I got a good one here for you guys. We got it in queue. All right. 1st and 10 from about the 28-yard line. Goff's in the shotgun. He gets back. He throws it to a wide receiver underneath. The guy's coming across. And it looks like Javon Holland's about to rip the guy's face off for about a 7-yard gain. I like this comment here. Do you think the Eagles are going to threaten Dolphins' perfect season? I don't think personally we're ever going to see a perfect season ever again. The season's too damn long, and again, you have injuries, all kinds of things can happen. And I don't think it's going to happen in Philadelphia. One reason, the weather. All right, 2nd and 2 from about the 35-yard line. Let's see what we got here. Goff does play action. He's looking. He was looking deep. Came down off his progression and threw it for a first down, right over the first down for about 10 yards, 12 yards, wide open. So we're going to give up some ground. It seems like Mike McDaniel is saying give up some grounds, don't break. But this guy took a shot. I mean, who was that? 52. Landon Roberts put a shot on the guy after he caught the ball. That's what I like to see. I like if they're going to get yards on you, hit them. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Goff is under center. He hands it off. This is not going to go anywhere. Maybe 1 yard. Okay, so time is still running. 5:54, 5:53. Actually, the game clock says 5:42. A little behind on the scoreboard there. You ever notice Tua throws a much better deep ball to Waddle, I think, because Hill doesn't always run the same speed on every route. Yeah, I have noticed that. I think he has to let Tyreek tell him where he wants the ball, whereas Waddle goes and gets it. 2nd and 8 from about the 41 or 42. Goff in the shotgun. He's getting blitz, corner blitz. There we go. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle on the play. I mean, I loved what he just did. Duke Riley just crushed the guy. But we have another flag on the play. So who are they going to call this time? They called it on us. Offsides. They called offsides on Christian Wilkins. This is bullshit. I'm sorry, I have to say it. This is bullshit. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm seeing where he's lined up. I mean, it's bullshit on both sides. It's bullshit that you should even be lined up that close, and it's BS that these plays are happening. Now it's second and 3, and he's going to get another first down at about the 45-yard line. You're absolutely right. How do you have offsides when you're lining up across from the ball? You don't. That's the answer to your question. You don't. These refs are awful. All right, first and 10, 4:24. They're at about the 45-yard line. He hands off to the running back. He gets stopped for a loss for about two yards, and we didn't line up offsides on that play. So we stopped him. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. Clock still running. Detroit seems to be taking their time. Can't understand why. 4:01, clock's ticking. Goff's in a shotgun. We almost jumped off sides again. Now he comes up, he changes the play. He's back in the shotgun. This is crazy. So here's a snap, and we're getting good pressure, and they throw it underneath, and his receiver dropped the ball. Like I said, wait a minute, another flag. What are they doing? We stopped the play. Now they're conferring. What the heck can they be calling here? Now they say there's no foul. NFL has a problem with the referees. NFL has a problem with the referees. This is nuts. Players can't play when this kind of shit's happening. It just interrupted the flow on both teams right now. So now you found a way to give them a breather. It's 3rd and 12. The clock is stopped because of the incomplete pass. 3rd and 12. Let's see what they got. Got to come, guys. Bring it. Goff is back. Throw plenty of time. And Dolphins stop them. They're short. They're probably going to go for it. They're probably down by 1, maybe 2 yards. It hit the tight end for about 10, so it's going to be 4th and 2, 4th and 3, maybe 4th and 2.5. There's only 3:21 left. I'm Dan Campbell. I'm 1 and 5. I got to go for it. I'm sorry, guys. I definitely got to go for it. And that's what he's doing. He's nutting up on his side. 4th and 2. This is the game for Detroit. He's in a shotgun. 4th and 2. Bring it, guys. Here we go. Oh, he's got plenty of time. I mean, he had so much time, and incomplete. If there's no flag, we got the game. I don't know what just happened. It looked like the play was blown dead at the start. They carried through with it. Jared Goff had a guy open in the end zone for a touchdown, and he overthrew the guy. Let me see. He threw it to his wrong side, and the guy just missed the ball. That would have been a touchdown. And we could have been called for the penalty on that. Dolphins caught a break all the way around on that play. Kader Kohu, I mean, it could have been interference. The one penalty that they could have called, they didn't call. The Dolphins will not win against better teams playing like this. I'm saying it right now. All right, so it's 1st and 10, 2:52 left. Just got to run the clock out here, guys. Inside handoff to Mostert. He breaks through for about 9 yards. So they're going to be at about the 45. Let it run. Take it down to 1 or 2 seconds. Detroit still has all 3 timeouts. Don't let them get the ball back, guys. Run this play out. 2nd and 1. All you got to do is get a first down. No penalties. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Don't snap it yet. Still got 11 seconds on the clock, on the play clock. 8, 6, 5. Now you got to get ready to snap it. Don't want to take a penalty. Tua's in a shotgun. He takes the snap, hands off to Mostert. Mostert gets the first down as we go to the 2-minute warning. Whew. All right, Dollar Jr., you're right. It's not over yet. With these guys, it's never over. penalties, turnovers. Right now, we just got to win this game. Too close for comfort? Absolutely. Way too close for comfort. Let's see. We got this game. Michelle says we got this game. I knew Tua was going to have an excellent game. Yeah, Tua's played balls out. Tua has played completely lights out in this game, as well as Tyreek, as well as Jalen Waddle. All of them have played up here. Up here. Can't say anything wrong about them. Time to play the clock like Bill. You talk about Bill Belichick, aren't you? Absolutely. Too many penalties today, for sure. We did have way too many penalties. Let's see here. It's never easy to win an NFL football game, especially on the road. Nope. I don't care. I've said it in many of my videos. I don't care what we do. I don't care how we get there. Just win. Tomorrow morning, we're going to hear all the talking heads out there talking. They're going to be talking crap about the Miami Dolphins and how it's ugly. But you know what? They're going to win 2 in a row. 3 wins, 3 losses, starting the streak again, 2-0. Getting ready for the Bears, which won't be easy. Yeah, we won by a CAG. Yeah, it's like boxing. I like this one. It's like boxing. Take time, check, then plays. Come back after that. We got them all like strategy. Yeah. Boyer got slapped. I think Boyer got bitch slapped in the locker room. Absolutely. I understand what you're saying. I don't ever like saying we have the game until the game is over. I don't want to jinx us. I don't believe in jinxing. You look at the team on the field. At this point, yeah, fumble could be catastrophic. But I don't like putting stuff out there. This team plays the way they're supposed to. They can run the clock out here. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I shouldn't be saying what I said. Tua time, that's the time it is right now. It is Tua time right now. So you're right. I won't jinx it for anybody. Let's just get this clock run down. Play ball like we know how to play. No mistakes. Run the clock out. 2 minutes, guys. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so we just can't kneel down yet. So I'm pretty much going to see a handoff to Mostert here, probably going off to the left side behind Tyreek. Oh, no, he's trying to throw it, and he's got Tyreek, but Tyreek steps out of bounds. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. What you doing to us, man? Oh, he put Tyreek in motion. Tyreek doubled back and ran down the sidelines in sort of a wheel route. And again, pinpoint. That ball was probably this close from being picked. And he got the ball there. But Tyreek had to step out. So it really didn't do much. It's a first down, but the clock's not running. And so now, it's here, 4 games with 160-plus yards receiving. Second in the NFL all time. 11 catches for 180 today. Handoff up the middle. Mostert spinning, gets about 2, maybe 3 yards. And, of course, they're going to have to burn a timeout here. They don't have a choice. Yep, they burned the timeout. Don't worry about being late, Bahama. You might be the good luck charm. You might have just got us in here to help us push this to a win. Rich says, let it rain to a... The people are looking at Tyreek's statistics, and we're looking at Jalen Waddle statistics. The Samoan sniper had a ball game, folks. The Samoan sniper had a ball game. Don't let anybody say anything to you. 2 games in a row. I don't know if you guys noticed this. 2 games in a row, thus far, no interceptions. 2 games in a row, hardly touched. 1 sack today. The offensive line is blocking like hell for Tua, and he's timing his passes unbelievably. So, yeah, let it rain to us. So, let's see what here. 151. Tua is under center. He's got Alex Ingold and Mostert in there. This is probably going to be a run. Let's see what happens. Can't tell with these guys. And there it is, a pitch to Mostert, who takes it up the middle, off the right guard side for about 3 or 4 yards. Make them burn another timeout here. Yep, and they burn a timeout. So Would you dare kick a field goal? Risk that? Imagine, if you're playing in Michigan. So remember Michigan and what happened with App State and how they blocked a field goal and ran it back. Do you want to risk taking a field goal or just taking a knee? They got one more shot to stop the clock. One more shot. So let's see what happens. Love Tua and the future with him, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't want to see Tom Brady with this squad. Yeah, how's Brady doing this year? How's Brady? I just asking. Just wonder, how's Brady doing? Big third down play. Do you throw it and go win it? Nope. I run it right now. Let the big guys up front. Let's see. Tua is under center. 3rd and 8. Play action. They are throwing it. Tua's got somebody. He's throwing it, and is that Tyreek again? Is that little man? It's a big little man. Tyreek for a first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Wow. That execution on that play all the way around. Tyreek finding himself open. Tua evading the rush. Tyreek having the presence to know where the first down marker was to get past it. Everything about that play, top-notch execution. They're going to measure, but that's got to be a first down. Don't really care if it's not. You're going to have to go for this. I mean, Tua evaded the rush, hit a bullet to him. Yeah, his forward motion, he was way past the first down. Then he came back. He came in to catch the ball. So he just took a knee. That's it. That's going to be it, guys. We're going to hit the victory formation here real soon. 1:28 left. Dolphins with another comeback. Another comeback game. Tua is definitely balling. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Hey, Ronald, thanks for coming. I'm here every Sunday, unless it's a Thursday. But thank you very much. Tua, ball game. What do we got going on here? Do I need to reapply for free tickets? No, if you've already put your name in there, we're actually have a computer program that picks people at random based upon the scores and stuff like that. So no, you don't have to reapply. You can get more scores by clicking on more things, but you're still in there. We're not even eliminating people who haven't won. Tua got up. Whew. Guys, it was a pleasure going through this game with you. It actually ended early. Most of these games go to 4 p.m. So the Jets may lose. The Dolphins are now 5-3, right in the thick of it with everything. So if the Jets lose, we're going to be tied for second place. Great game. Lot of work to be done on this defense. You just beat a 1-5 team. I wouldn't be really happy about giving up 27 points. But as I've said, a win is a win. They can talk shit about us all day tomorrow on every single talk show. I'm going to find them. I'm going to be there. I'm going to find out who's going to talk crap. But bottom line is we won. We're 5-3. Dolphins are 5-3. Zach Wilson threw 3 interceptions today. They're showing it right now. He's down 22-10 to the Patriots. So they're going to lose. Let's see here. Thanks, Barry. Fins up, solid performance when we needed it. Penalties need to get cleared up ASAP. Absolutely. All right, guys, ladies and guys, thanks for watching. Watch for my videos this week, and we're going to have some fun recapping this game because there's a lot to recap. Tyreek is a monster. Jalen is a monster. And we're 5-3 going into the game with the Bears. Talk to you guys